Hi, I'm JPS Lindberg, and I play the starred Mount Belliard, and Raven's Drop is shot in front of a live Twitch audience.
Let me bring to you a special event. We've had a few people have to come and go from the journey, but that's the beauty of this story, is that people can come and go. Thank you, Jamberg, for the follow. We have the opportunity to bring you two special guests from last session. We have TrashpandaShay that joined us when we first fought the Blood Oak.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got Haida, was longtime friend of the channel, first time joining us. I'm very excited to bring them in. Of course, we've got JPS Lindberg, another fantastic streamer. And last but certainly not least, we have Lemon Cake.
I have tea.
I have tea.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody, to a good game.
Cheers.
Though we be
Cheers.
missing some of our friends, they shall not be forgotten about.
That's good.
And then, all right, so let's do a quick introduction for those that don't know everybody at home. JPS, can you get us started with who you are, who your character is, and what you remember last time?
Absolutely. I am a streamer, or so it's been told. I do literary theory to the games that we play and try to promote my books that I write and sell. So, you know, there's stuff. Check me out. I am tonight, as always, here playing Lestat Mount Belliard at your service, a friendly neighborhood taxidermist situated somewhere between the morgue and the butcher's shop, completely above board. I have a certificate and everything, and I am out here collecting, doing a job. Just doing a job, just getting paid. The same as everyone else, really. Yes.
All right. And what happened last time?
Well, last time we went out of character, just slipping out of character. Last time we rounded up the party, the posse, after some kerfuffle where Chester Sudaman just ate. Well, he didn't eat it. His body just ate a person. We were kind of sus about it and kind of came to the vague conclusion that we might be dealing with some sort of shapeshifter mimic kind of situation that just decided to be human, which is all very interesting for a time where we're not out in the woods in winter and on a job. So we continue on with the job with the fellow woodcutters and other, we don't call them mooks, that's derogatory, the other friendly party members that may or may not be as important as some of the other party members. And then we finally found after some shenaniganery with an ice wall, we found our way to a blood oak, and the blood oak proceeded to, tear the head off of an orc, which was fun, tear the arm off of a bugbear, which was also hilarious. And then Faerun Shadowwalker, played by OOC, just absolutely stuffed its face full of fire, which she was told not to do, but she did it gracefully. So, you know, she gets points for that.
Definitely gets points for that, that's for sure.
Yeah, she did a Tonya Harding on it.
Lemon, what can you tell us about what happened last time?
Well, at least I didn't spend the half of my game crawling and examining dirt. Well,
but it's so interesting.
well, we
What's wrong with that?
obliterated. I mean, like I'm just saying, you know, that usually tends to be my fighting style in this campaign.
He's just a grappler
Yeah.
on the ground, that's all.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I
know,
mean,
just,
you are playing the only meat shield on the troop. The rest of us are casters. Eating dirt is almost to the point of being part of your job description.
I would say that too. Yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, you know, that's what I tend to do the most of in this campaign.
Yeah, you're
But
playing
it's fun.
your role.
It's fun.
You're taking one.
I'm playing my role as
Yeah.
dirt sampler. How about that?
Dirt sampler. All right, Lee, can you tell us?
It was we took down the big blood oak tree, and Z with her magical skill just smashed it to bits. I just decapitated and chopped off the vines that are got around, and yeah.
Yeah. All right. Shay, as one of the newest joining members of the party, what can you tell me about what happened last time?
Hi, I am Shay. I play Visca Mudpaw, who did nothing the whole campaign, basically. It was a good distraction, pretty much. I got dragged by vines. And
You crashed a
Yeah.
perfectly good igloo. You just decided to live
oh
in
yeah,
there.
I did
That
get
is
to bite
true.
JPS in the toe.
That's true. You did do that. Don't forget, you shot stuff. You shot plenty of arrows at vines. You were like,
that did nothing. I'm also unfortunately deaf now because the tree screamed and yeah.
Yes, you did suffer that blow.
Poor raccoon ears.
Little raccoon
My
ears.
poor raccoon
And of
ears.
course, last but certainly not least, Hydos, can you tell us a little bit about your character and who you are,
Hi
of course,
there.
as a stream? Who is your character?
Sure, yeah. So obviously my name's Hydos. I stream. I do a bunch of weed stuff. I just did a bunch right there. The character that I'm playing today is Dr. Hieronymus Maximo Talum. He
Ooh.
is a cleric adjacent, cleric-ish, cleric-leaning type. He's a half-elf, half-human who is teaching at the school, the recently renamed Sark Institute. Is it Institute?
You can call it
Or
the
Academy.
Institute.
Sark Academy. Yeah. And yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting everyone and kind of learning a bit more as we go.
Wonderful. All right.
And obviously, I don't know what happened last time.
I ate breakfast. I taught a lecture.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. All right, guys, let's pick it right back up from where we left off. All right. The roar of the thunderclap still echoes in your ears, replaced now by the eerie, wet sound of sap pouring onto the frozen earth. Snow falls heavily, struggling to mask the carnage in the clearing. Before you stands the blood oak. Its deep red bark is splintered and charred, the trunk split open from the inside out. Steam rises from Faerin's hands, raw with energy of the weave still sizzling in the air. Nearby, Chester hits the frozen ground with a heavy thud as the vine tether withers to ash, while Lestard pulls himself to a snowbank, coughing back the chill. It's a graveyard of wood and bone. The bodies of Cryptix and Willow are mangled with the tree's splintered core, half-chewed offerings to a dead god. In the center of the gore, the bugbear, Limkowitz, writhes in a growing pool of crimson, his right arm torn away, his breath coming in ragged, desperate gasps. Don't just stand there gawking at the dead! Bind the stump! Bind it or the sap spoils and you've killed all these fools for nothing! I need for Lee... Shay, I need you to do a Constitution saving throw to see if you're like that archer thing where their ears are ringing. You're like, mop,
Yes.
mop. So go ahead and do the D20, and then I have your Constitution pulled up next to me.
Awesome.
I heard the
Okay.
sounds. It sounded
That
like
was me,
it's a.
sorry.
Oh, no worries. Sounds like a 12, and with your +3 Constitution, that is a 15. You were like,
Hey.
as your hearing returns to your tiny little ears, like you're like digging a finger in there and you can feel the blood coming out of them. Everyone else who can hear them is going to roll a nature check, and I will roll for Fairin and Chester because I have their character sheets up as well.
Nature check.
Yes, nature checks. Oh, that was a lot of sound. Oh, that's a lot of sound.
Did I
Ooh.
double roll again?
Oh.
No.
Once more? Yeah, I
You
did.
did, it's fine.
Oh, well,
We'll take your
at least
first
the
one.
first one was good.
Yeah, the 19 and the 18. You guys can smell that the sap is starting to spoil. Something about them is just absolutely starting to go rancid very quickly. Not only is it very flammable, it has a very terrible reaction to oxygen as it hits the air. So he's telling you guys need to somehow close the stump to not have it exposed until he's done finishing processing.
Close the stump? It's wood?
He's like, we have to bind it. And he's like, as he's holding his right arm, which is also a stump, pulling red blood. And you don't know if he's talking about his arm or you guys doing this for the tree. It's kind of up in the air.
Do we need to insight for that?
Go for it. Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
You have no idea.
Well.
Neither of
Oh.
you guys.
Well.
You guys could pick at this point. Mudpaw, as your ringing starts to stop, you begin looking around for the people that like helped you guys. You look in the center and see the tree has just mangled the corpses of Cryptix and Willow. However, you see Fim, his Cryptix's brother, who can speak but doesn't seem to understand when you guys talk to them, is panicking. He runs to his brother's corpse and is trying to like shake him awake. You see him going, "Brethren, please awaken. You must rise. I cannot proceed in this world without you."
I guess rolling high or
Yikes.
low, whether or not we're reacting to.
It's up to you guys.
Like, I'm just gonna roll a d6. High, Lestard is gonna assume that it's the wood that is gonna, I don't know, tie up,
Sure, yeah, go for it.
and low, it's gonna be the guy.
I'm-
Okay,
I'm-
good.
Oh,
Take
JPS,
flight.
you're muted.
No, am I?
No,
No,
I hear
you're
him.
fine.
Oh, really? I don't hear him. What the heck?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Shenaniganery.
Oh, hold on. I probably
In the
missed something
in the
while you-
process of all of that,
Yeah,
my
I
fault,
still
sorry.
can't. I'm still.
You're still like,
How do I communicate with someone who can't understand?
you don't know.
Shoot.
You don't know. You also don't know how this
don't know.
technically works, why he can't, because he can speak, but his brother
Yeah.
was the one.
The only one who does is Chester.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rolled high on the, the result of the insight, so he's gonna head for the. Actually, he doesn't have anything. How visible is the rope? I think we talked about rope.
You
on the
guys
previous
have rope.
session,
Yeah, you
right?
guys all know you guys
Yeah.
have rope.
Well, the star doesn't, but the team has rope. Lemon,
Yeah.
you or Lee had rope, right?
Yes, I do have rope.
Yeah, Lee's got rope.
Okay, is Lee knocked out? at
No,
all,
No.
or
Lee
just,
was
paying
fine.
attention?
No.
Yeah, Lee was a
Everybody
fucking
was fine.
blender.
Okay, so let's start in that case. Going to start for the stump, realize that it has nothing to do anything reasonably with it. And then he's going to realize I need rope and just head for Lemon and try to snatch the rope. I guess it's up to Lee if whether or not Lestard is permitted to snatch the rope.
Lee, you
I
are,
did-
what are you doing, bud?
Well, I'm just if that's the case, we need to, like it was said, we need to find a way to bind this thing and close it.
Yeah,
And if
Lestard is
he-
running for it. He's not communicating. He's just going for the rope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, I just give him the rope. Honestly,
Yeah, you give him the rope. You're,
Great.
he's like, give me the rope. You just hand it to him.
just throw it over to him.
Yeah, you just throw him a bundle of rope.
Throw it straight at his face.
Lee,
10 pounds, so it's gonna be heavy.
Lee,
Oh,
you
he didn't make it.
you recognize that Limkowitz is bleeding out. Like you've seen like full limb loss. Like he is not going to survive if he does not get some form of like stabilization or healing. Also, you guys don't know how to process the blood oak without him.
Yeah, maybe we should
Yeah,
care of
I
that.
was gonna say.
Who has the best medical?
Probably Lestard.
This is rough.
At least he's proficient in
Maybe
it.
Lestard should give Visca the rope.
Maybe this should be communicated in character.
Yeah, guys, start
Because
talking to each
Lestard's
other.
made a choice.
Start talking to each other. Start yelling. Shay, you can hear.
So it takes the rope
I
and
can
starts
hear,
winding it
okay.
around to kind of treating the stump as if it was, again, a hemorrhaging limb.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
trying to tie
Yeah.
it off and trying to wire it around. He's not very strong, so he's not doing a great job, but he's trying really hard.
Go ahead and give me a survival check on the banding of the tree, if you will, with the rope.
Mhm.
And Lee, you said you're doing what with Limkowitz?
10 to his wound.
All right, go ahead and give me a
See
medicine
what-
check.
That's gonna be interesting. But yeah, no.
You may understand battle medicine. You don't know how to do it. You are like putting pressure on the wound, but it's not stopping it. While Lestard, you're able to like wrap, you like run around the tree, put the band on, tie it, and you're like trying to pull, and you're like, ah!
Help! Help! Help!
Mudpaw, what are you doing?
I'm seeing Lestard struggling.
I think we lost Shay.
Oh,
I think we lost Shay. Like legitimately, I think we lost Shay.
No.
Bro,
this
we're dropping off
first?
like flies, bro.
Oh no, I thought she was just thinking for a long time. She just like
No, once it caught. Oh, there she is.
Gosh dang it. Is my Wi-Fi doing a thing again?
yeah, it
Everyone's
was.
dropping like flies, bro. The
Gosh,
session's cursed.
I swear to goodness. I run over to Fim and tell him to go help Lestard. At least try and like pull on him and
You're like pulling on him.
point and
He's
everything.
crying over the body of his like twin or very close brother. Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage because you're trying to pull this
Oh, good lord.
creature that's like 7 foot
Yeah.
tall, 285 pounds of just lean muscle.
Okay.
Uh,
So just the
2 times.
yeah. What did you roll? Oh, oh no. Wait, we're not going to need to roll the second
Shit.
one. You're not going to get lower than that. You were pulling at this creature's like leg. He does not even notice. While you guys are panicking in the woods, Hydos,
Hello.
you wake up in the afternoon. It's about evening time, and to a knock on your study door. All professors in the academy have like a live-in residency for you can like cook games, like be a person in the college. Out in like in the back of your like teaching hall. So somebody that either knows your hours is coming to knock on your door.
I just roll back over.
There's just another like there's like a little knock, and then all of a sudden, but like what sounds like even louder, just boom, boom, boom.
What the fuck? I turn around. Hello?
You
I
like
start to get up.
you start crossing through your classroom. You go to your main door, and as you open it, you stand face to face with Deirdre, the nature's professor. She is impatiently.
How tall is she?
She's like 6'5". She's huge.
Okay, she's way taller than me.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
As a half elf, I decided I'm tall for a half elf, but I'm probably about like 5'9".
Okay, perfect.
So she's nearly a full foot taller than me.
Yeah, you stare at what looks like to be the leather-bound bosom of the professor of nature studies. You stare up at her, and she is like sweating. She looks like she's been running. At her feet is the halfling Lemonista Ladarda. Her curly, tight, golden curls are just like bouncing as she's like bouncing on one foot. She goes, "Oh, hi Mo," and she like rushes into your office. You're like, "What?" Deirdre like puts an arm around you, goes, "I gotta ask you a question, friend," and she starts like patting your chest as she leads you into your own office. She says, "Howdy, first off, good to see you."
Yeah, nice to see you, Deirdre. I was in the middle of some very important research, actually. What's going on?
Give me a deception check as you like wipe drool from your mouth.
A 5.
Okay, with your 5, she just looks at you and goes, yeah, important research. Come here, let's start up some tea. Pull out your magic pipe. We're gonna chat for a second. You set up a few things. You set them up in your office. You're sitting behind your chair, and she goes, "Did you know that?" Hold on, let me get in the mindset of Deirdre. Did you know that there is a re-enrollment program for certain students that fell through the gaps, and when your mother, bless her soul, lost control of the academy?
And what? There's a re-enrollment program. Okay.
Right. You don't. Right. I should. Well, one of our friends from school ages, he has like enough credits to get his master's, almost a doctorate, like yourself. Unfortunately, he did not take his fundamental evocations, his fundamental magical theories, and then his lower credits.
Okay.
And I, being a benefactor, have put in a petition for them for re-enrollment. Unfortunately, as the benefactor, I cannot have say in his council, so I need to ask you a special favor.
Okay.
I need you.
You're gonna owe me one, Deirdre.
She like puts her hands where she goes, "I know, and you know me, I don't really ask for favors." And you see the Lemonista Ladarda is just like bouncing. She like climbs up on top of your desk and she goes, "Oh, please, Jaimo, it would be."
Can you get down from there, please?
Oh, of course, sorry.
Lemonista.
She like crawls down and she comes around the side. She goes, "Please, he's such a good friend from ours, and to have him finally get the graduation that he deserves would be just so nice. Would you mind just..."
I can never take you seriously when you do this shit.
"Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just so excited. Would you mind?" And Deirdre like pushes her aside. She's asking you if you'll go get him from the city. You know the city better than any one of us, and we need you to go get him. He's down past the slums in the old
Deirdre,
town.
my leg is real.
My
leg is really bothering me today.
She looks down at your leg and looks at your like cane and goes, I know. And if I could go get him, you know I would. But unfortunately, it would be...
All right.
Yeah.
You're going to owe me.
I will. Don't worry. I will.
A bag of fine pipe weed.
Oh, God. You are such a picky one with it too.
Not shit. Yeah, exactly. Not shit like it was last time.
That was the best stuff my contact had. What are you talking about? Damn.
This is a pretty big favor. My leg is really fucking bothering me. I just stretched my leg out a little bit.
You have like a giant gash that's in like where the knee would be. There's just like a chunk taken out from your previous adventure.
Yeah. God damn it. All right.
She like just kind of like goes, please, I'm out.
I mean, look, no, it's fine. I'm fine to do it. Really. It's fine. You know what I mean? It's fine. Yeah, I'll help you out. Okay.
Well,
is it a nice day?
Right. It's winter, so it's like the middle of winter. It's very shitty. It's very gray. It's snowing. She goes, that's not the worst part, unfortunately.
Deirdre.
I need you to go get the seal of authenticity and the scroll of escort from Professor Shatid. I don't want.
I'm not your fucking errand boy, Deirdre.
No,
what the fuck?
You just deal with him so much better. Every time I talk to the man, I can't help but almost punch him in the face. The last time.
No, I fucking hate you.
You light up the pipe and she just goes, yeah, pass that over here. Anyway, I need you to go talk to him because he also
stronger than that.
He also is not the biggest fan of Lestard. Primarily because he did not take any of his classes, and I'm pretty sure in his first year he said this was, and I quote, beneath him. So there might be a little bad blood there. You might have to.
Well, who is he a big fan of? The fact that he doesn't like this Lestar guy, frankly, that makes me like him more. So bonus points to your boy.
Yeah, no, Lestard's awesome, and trust me, like Lemon won't shut up about seeing him. Yes, I'm baking today too. I'll bring sweet treats. Lemon, stop. You're not helping. He goes, I need you to talk to Professor Shatad, all right? And I need you to convince him that he is willing to take evocation studies.
Is he? Am I just lying right now?
Look, I will. If Lestar doesn't, I'll slap some sense into him. It ain't the first time. I had to do it when we were in school. I'll do it again. Plus, once Professor Sark talks to him, I think it'll be different.
Don't make me a fucking liar.
I would never. You know me. My word is my bond. I'd never break that.
I hold up my hand to her. All right.
Her hand like engulfs you. She like grabs it like a full handshake.
Please do not crush my hand. Please do not crush my hand. God damn it. You always do this.
She like gets you into like a big back-breaking hug. She's like, your back pops. She's like, oh, thank you.
That actually felt good.
And now we're going to swap back over from the comfort of your office back to the shrieking and panicking that is the forest. Let's start. You are pulling on this rope. Lee, you are pulling on a man's arm, and you have Mudpaw, who is pulling on a grieving orc. Lee, go ahead and give me another medicine check to try to see if you can understand what's happening with your boy, Limkowitz.
Medicine check. Okay. Let's see how proficient I am in that. Oh, pretty good.
I'm going to say, with that medicine, you finally are realizing, like, okay, there's no way I'm going to reattach the stump. There's no way I'm going to do, like, a fancy suture or anything crazy. I'm going to shove snow and mud in it. I'm shoving dirt to pack it down. I don't got gauze. I don't got nothing else.
Is that even wise?
You don't know. You got a 14 medicine check. You got a 14 medicine check. You start...
May Lestard, I mean, Lestard is trying to, he's not working to his own benefit here. He's like, -1 in strength. This is not his strong suit to try to stem the
You want to switch job? You want to switch places?
Exactly what Lestard is thinking. If he's standing there barely able to hold on and he looks at Lemon shoving snow and dirt into the stump of the arm.
I just look at Lestard. I'm just like, Yep. And we just switch places.
You guys look at each other, have like a brief moment of understanding, just nod and immediately swap. All right, so let's start. Give me a nature check, and then Lee, give me a strength check for the banding of the tree. Now we're working to our better skills.
Well, that works better.
Okay.
Not better, much better.
Okay. Lee like grabs the rope like without even leaving where he is and like stands up and puts all of his weight and is just like pulling it back. You see the rope start to tighten and you see the tree start to come back together. Let's start. Go ahead and give me the medicine check to save your.
Here's the hoping. It's
vaguely
better.
You rip off your belt and you bind the small bit of the tricep that he has left and you make a quick. And the flow immediately stops. You're starting to tie it, and he goes, "We can't have that on you long." You look at his arm. Surprisingly, the rip isn't like a cut, so it looks jagged. And you're like, "Are you gonna? Or do you think you're gonna use that later? Maybe, you know?" He's like, "If I get back to the tent, I can get it reattached. Can you preserve it?"
Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, and the star just sort of grabs his trunk, pulls out a prepared canister, copper bound, filled with not amniotic fluid, with preservative fluid.
Sure,
That's
yeah.
prepared for not this scenario specifically, but it works. He's getting kind of surly by the fact that shoving an entire bugbear arm in there is gonna make some spillage. This is not the dimensions that he had prepared for it, so he's gonna waste a lot of preservative fluid here. He's gonna make faces about it, but you know, he will shove the arm in there. It's a damn shame though, you know. This costs almost 15 silver a gallon, I would have you know, and he's just sort of locks it back up again.
Yes. Okay. So with your medicine check, you were able to preserve the arm well enough to where it's not like rotting in the open air. What's up, Lemon? Lee?
Your camera thing on the stream is not right.
What? My
oh,
camera?
Shit. Oh
boy.
What's happening?
Oh. I don't know.
There we go.
Something
Now it's
fun.
better.
Okay. Sorry, I clicked off of something. When I forgot where I was. You're binding the tree, you're binding the stump, and you're preserving the arm. Mudpaw, you're still like convincing this orc, like, I need your help. He's gone. We're here. Help us. Give me another. What do you want? Do you want to keep doing this, or do you want to move on to a something else? Because you can see like you're not having much effect on my boy here.
Well, if we're trying to bind the stump, it's not necessarily a good thing for him to be standing in the stump.
Right. Valid. Very valid.
So I feel like I should probably continue to do the same thing that I am doing. Trying to convince him to be like, hey, we need to move.
Go ahead and give me a strength and persuasion check because you're like pulling and completing with them.
Okay. So that's
Your strength check?
My dice are hating me today.
Your strength is nothing. This man is huge. He is grieving. You're not pulling on him enough. Go ahead and give me another one for the persuasion.
Okay.
However, he may not understand your strength, but finally, okay, cool. With your 17, you grab him by the face, and with your little hands, like pull him towards you so he's looking at you. You see the snot, the tears, the red eyes, and you point over to like the binding that's about to happen. And he's like, and you're like, we gotta move. Finally, the orc realizes it. He grabs that halfling that Cryptix, or he grabs the halfling Willow, and he grabs Cryptix's brother, and he drags their bodies out of the middle and throws them away. Grabs the other side with Lemon and pulls the tree completely closed, like a zip tie. All right. So now
meanwhile, I'm just chilling out on his shoulder.
Yeah, you're just like, good job. He's still weeping and crying. With that, I am gonna bring us back to Hymo, or Hieronymus. There we go. I'm gonna get it right.
But like I said, they also just call me Max.
Yeah,
That's
Max.
the easier way. Or Professor Talon.
You are walking out of your office as you are heading towards Professor Shatad's study, and you're like, all you gotta do, because it's already been approved by the council. You just got to convince him that he was going to do it and to give you the scrolls. All right. So you find his door. It's got the gold plate.
Sorry, what are the scrolls called again?
The official rite of passage and the official seal of council.
The rite of passage and the seal of council. Okay, great. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. And you walk up to his door and you see the golden plated that's been there since he's been teaching. He's got high tenure. He's been here for almost 40 years. And then very recently, underneath of it is a new plate that says Vice Chair Lower Magic Studies. And you're like, fuck. What do you do?
I put my finger over that part. I just feel like the lettering on it. What does it feel like? Does it feel like, is it like really nice work, or is it kind of rough?
The new placard is rough. He might have done it
the new
himself.
placard,
Yeah. The new placard is rough. He might have done it himself. It might not be something that he's like fully officially recognized for yet in the school. Everything's kind of like shifting around.
I just lift my cane up.
You knock, rap. Oh, yes. Oh, a moment, please. And you hear like a shuffle. There's like a movement around. And finally the door opens. He seems sweaty, red face. He's got a robe on. Looks like he might have been straining himself.
Professor Shatad,
Professor Talon.
nice to see you.
I wish it was under, he looks around different circumstances.
May I come in for a minute?
He looks back, and I want you to give me an insight check.
3.
He looks back and goes, maybe not at the moment.
Ooh.
Okay. Sure. I'm just here to. Sorry, what were they called again? The right.
The rite of passage and the seal of council.
Right. I'm just here to get the rite of passage and the seal of council.
Oh!
They asked me to come pick them up.
Oh, for Lestat Montbelliard. You know, I don't think that he is truly a fit for the direction the academy is going in. No, not right now. I'm busy. No, this is important. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
17.
Oh yeah, you hear a voice coming from inside talking to him.
Yeah.
Oh, here's, what are they talking about? Is it about me? Am I in trouble? No, not right now. She's like, do I need to? And then you hear a female voice go, do I need to leave? He goes, no, not right now.
I just look him right in the eyes.
Oh yeah, you do.
Look, I think we can either just do this quickly. You can give me the scrolls. And we can move on with this, or I can come in.
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Okay. Where do I look for my intimidation? Oh, there, +2. So this is the advantage is 2 rolls, and then I tell you the better one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I looked it up because you were talking about it. Okay, so 12 is the first, and 13 is the second. So 15 with the +2.
15 with the +2. You look him dead in the eyes, and as you say, I can come in, or you give insight. He just has like this drop where he, with the redness in his face, just goes pale. He goes, oh, I'll be but a moment. He closes the door. And give me another perception check. He's definitely going back inside. He's moving things around. He's grabbing things.
19, bro.
Oh, you hear this as if you were
Sorry,
right.
this is without the +3. I've been giving you without the +3. I'm sorry.
Oh,
So,
okay.
22.
So 22. So you hear this as if you were right in the room, because the door is apparently cracked a little bit. Is he going to tell on us? No, dear. Just stay quiet and stay out of the way. She goes, I hope this won't affect my grade. And then he comes out with the seals, and you're just like,
Oh no.
you yanked him out of his hand. He goes, tell that Lestat.
No. I just take them. I just take them.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Firmly.
You just,
Firmly.
and you just go.
No. This place is changing a lot, and I don't know. It's weird. You're one of the only things around here that doesn't seem to change, and what this place used to mean, you're a disgrace.
Give me
I
an
just walked away
intimidation
from it.
check. Give me an intimidation check.
Damn.
That's only a 9, so 12
12
or 11. Sorry, 11. Sorry.
11 an 11 with
I'm not
him-
really trying to be intimidating though.
No,
I'm
you're not.
almost just,
That's the thing.
Sad for him. Okay.
yeah,
I'm not angry. I'm disappointed.
I'm disappointed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you
Exactly.
walk away, you could hear Jim's you can just hear like a and he closes the door quietly. You've also never seen Professor Shatad like that. So you caught
Yeah.
him literally with his pants down and at his worst
Yeah.
moment. You walk
Yeah.
out,
Crazy.
Yeah, pretty much.
you walk out of away from his office and back into your study where Lemonista and Deirdre are like passing the pipe around. They go, how'd it go? And like Lemon is like on your table, like kicking her legs back, just like obviously Blaze, like, what did he say?
If you have a reason to go there that's not obvious, like give him the scrolls. I would immediately go to his chambers.
Deirdre just stands up and goes, oh fuck yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Stands up and heads out. And Lemonista's like, actually I have to attend to my baking. I will bring you some in the morning. Bye. And just like jumps out of your office. You're back in your study and you drop the scrolls on your desk. You're like, oh, you like lean back into your chair. You flex your leg and rub it a little bit. And then you look at your table and there is just a huge amount of like 100 papers that you have to grade on like Introduction to Magic, because that's what you teach, Introduction to Magic and Studies. So everybody has to go through your course at some point. You're like the professor everybody meets, and you're just like, oh fuck. And you have to do this all before tomorrow, because now your day has been given to you by Deirdre.
There's like a twitch on my leg right now.
Anyone who's ever had to grade papers until tomorrow just feels this burn.
Oh, yeah.
I have a visceral reaction to this situation.
I'm almost thinking like, because he's thinking right now, he's like, what's the curve? Can I just give them all like C's?
I mean, go ahead and give me an Arcana check, and an investigation. Give me both to see how well your students are
Okay.
performing.
So let's see, Arcana here.
Yes.
20 with the +4.
Yeah, you know
And
magic.
Investigation's only a 14 with the +4.
So with your Arcana, you're just you briefly like glance over most of the papers. You're like, miss an entire subject, miss the fundamental of magic, doesn't understand the weave, you're just like, C. You're a hard grader, but this is the fundamentals of magic. This is a higher tiered course for like undergrads. If they still don't know this, what are they doing here?
Sure.
It seems like a lot of students are coming through based on bias, unprepared, or through family values, or from private experience as adventurers. You're looking through it and you're like, yeah, you just see the money dollar signs passing. You're just like, oh fuck, is this just a degree?
Do I have a picture of my mom on my desk?
It's not like it's photography. It's not like photography, but it's like a full illustration, and it won't be on your desk. It'd be like a big portrait that may be on your wall.
Yeah, can we have a big oil portrait over the door?
Yeah.
Just looking down on the desk.
Something like that. There's definitely like your mom's eyes are always watching what you're doing. And she always has that like slightly pissed off, disappointed look, even in her later years.
Yeah, I mean, you got it, Mom. You fucking... This is fucked.
Do you want to just give everybody C's, or are you gonna spend the night grading?
How long do I think the walk realistically is?
From the upper ring, if you don't encounter something bad, a few hours tops. That's including with your
how many do I have left?
100 out of like the 400 that you've already started grading.
From the gleaning that I could do I have like some students on here who I'm like, oh, these might actually be legitimate? Like, okay, I'm gonna assign like, what time is it right now in the day?
It's about 5 o'clock ish.
All right, I'm gonna give myself another hour to take the best remaining papers that I can and actually put attention to them, and the rest I'll leave until I get back, and it'll be fun. The trip won't take that long. It'll be fun.
Oh yeah. You're like, you know what?
Sure, it'll be fine.
I'll get to them.
Everything is fine.
Everything's
Trip won't take that
always
long.
fine. Yeah.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
And as you guys
Everything
were
is
saying, everything is fine, we return back to the woods. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything is fine.
As you're tourniqueting a stump of the missing arm of the bugbear, as Lee and the orc are banding together the rest of the tree, the bugbear goes, "Little one, strip the bark from around the middle. Do it." Ah. He's yelling at Mudpaw. Sorry, little one, my bad. Yeah,
I was gonna say, which one is little one?
Yeah, you could be really angry about that, actually.
I don't necessarily like being called little.
Just strip the bark. I don't care what you don't like being called. God, this hurts.
Fine.
So,
Go ahead and give me let's go to talk a survival, because you're just stripping bark with your knives. You're a raccoon. Like, you could understand how that would work. What's up, Lester?
assuming that the stump doesn't bleed anymore, Lestat doesn't have much more to do with it, so it would be in his interest to assist Visca here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You start. Go ahead and give me a survival check as well. Lee, you
Survival check myself or advantage to Viscous?
Are you proficient in survival?
No.
Then you cannot give her aid,
No.
unfortunately. So you would make your own check while Mudpaw,
Roger.
yes, would be.
That's just the D20, right?
Yes, that's just the D20. And then I will add your survival, which you're a raccoon, so you have high survival. Oh my god! Well, to be fair, you have +7 to the roll, so it's an 8. And Lester
that's
is
not
a
bad.
9.
That's not bad.
You just start like scraping at it with your claws. You're like, it's not very efficient. And Lestard, Not being unfortunately much better. It's just kind of like, oh, just like
is this what we're doing?
is this what we're doing? Lee, while they're scrapping at it, you see the bugbear gives you his axe and goes, I need you to finish it. Chop it down.
Well,
Isn't it?
do I just swing at it like you did, or just do a special technique here?
Yeah,
Never done this.
it's already dead. Don't worry about the regeneration. Just hit, just whack. We need to get it down so we can process.
Well, didn't it just smack the shit out of it?
Smack the shit out of it then. God, it's my shoulder.
What do I use for that?
Go ahead. So you just a weapon attack, any one of your weapons attack, and that because it will be the same as your weapons because you're a fighter. So I'll just do the damage for you because I know the damage of the specialized axe.
Okay, that'll be this one. Oh, we take the first one. We take the first one.
Oh yeah. So you as soon as he hands you the axe, it feels good in your hands. You've split wood since you were a child, and it's been one of the exercises your father stands by. You want to build muscle and put hair on your chest, boy? Go chop some wood. And you're like, okay, easy. And you just go whack, 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 whack. In a few short minutes, Lestard and Mudpaw get out of the way as the tree falls to the side. Go ahead and give me a survival check to know if you'll predict which way it goes, or if you're just chopping down and it almost falls on your friends.
Oh no! Are we gonna
For
die as if we were playing Valheim?
Oh, that's
Maybe.
those two.
I think
Okay.
it's for us too.
Okay.
Oh,
With,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
You got it.
Lee knows. You guys are. You guys see what's happening, and you guys are like, oh, as the tree comes down to the left and lands with a thud, and you can see Limkowitz like kind of stands as like walking over, and goes, good fell. Now we must take out the saw. Reach into my bag of holding, and he like moves his like stump away and like points his bag towards Lestard.
Just stick my hand in. What else do you have in there? Do you have what needles?
You don't know how to
swords?
use a bag of holding. Just call the saw.
I don't know how you keep your bag of holding, sir. You can have anything in there. Do you have a
I
whale?
just pushed Lestard aside and just said, "Give me the saw, for fuck's sake!"
All of a sudden, as your hand goes in and you say, "Give me the saw," like a handle hits your hand, and you pull out a huge, 10-foot long, 2-person saw. He's like, ugh. Get that one.
Alright.
Get the orc. We need his help. I can't. Oh, God, I can't do it with this arm.
Well, sir, you still have one more hand to go.
He looks down. He just looks at you.
Just saying, that is all.
Just anger in his. He just says anger. Orc. And the orc just kind of like blinks. Can someone get
I
him?
grunt at the orc and say, "Rrr, rrr," pointing at the saw.
All right. Actually, no, this is funny. Lee, I want you to give me an intelligence check to see if you know any amount of Orcish possible. Because
good
I'm
lord.
very
Why is it-
certain you know no other languages. You know Elven.
Is this going to
Yeah,
be
no,
an
Elven.
inverse? The lower
Yeah,
of an
yeah,
intelligence check he does,
yeah.
the better he is at Orcish?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
gosh.
Okay, so you have fought orcs a lot in your lifetime, and with the lowest intelligent roll possible, you start going. You start making orc guttural noises. You could be calling him slurs. You could be saying, "My underwear is full." You know what I mean? Something like that. You don't know. You're just throwing out any orc words that you can. He just stares at you and just goes. Bah. I'm gonna step in with Chester, and because Chester and Favorite have not done anything, Chester is gonna activate his telepathy, and he's gonna say, "We need you to help Saw," and then the orc's gonna freak out and go, "You can understand me?" And Chester's like, "Yeah. Just help him Saw." What happened to my brother? He's dead. He's having this conversation out loud. He's like, he's dead. Just Saw. And you see him go, he's like, no, we can't bring him back. We need you to Saw or else we're all going to die in the freezing cold. And he's just like, he grabs the Saw. And Lee, I need you to give me a survival check with a strength check to make sure you guys can properly Saw. While that's happening, Mudpaw and Lestard, the bugbear goes, "We need somewhere to store this so no one else will get it. We don't have a wagon." Ugh.
And strength check, you say?
Yes, strength check.
Well, what's wrong with your bag of
Yeah,
holding, sir?
It can't
You
hold
seem
it.
to be able to.
The planes of wood will be too big to enter in it. The saw fits perfectly, but not the pieces of wood. He goes, "We need to store it. I'll come back with a wagon after the tent." Ugh.
All right, well, this should be fun. And, I mean, what storage? It's out of the snow at best?
You need to hide it. He's like, "We need to hide it so no one else grabs it."
Well, good luck. I mean, this is what kind of forest is this? Is it deciduous? Is it
So,
evergreens?
This is a deep forest. It's almost like a jungle, like a very like rainforest jungle. But instead of like thick, tall trees that are skinny and heavy, reliant on water, these are just giant iron oaks that have been around for whoever knows how long. They're almost impossible to harvest because of how strong the trunks are. So this is a deep old forest that has been like very untouched for a long time.
So either try to get foliage enough to just sort of cover it and make it look natural, or camouflage it as if it was debris.
Okay, yeah, perfect. You can try to actually tell that to Mudpaw. Mudpaw might be able to do more about hiding and being in the woods than I could.
Miss Mudpaw, if we are to properly store these planks, we would either have to hide them from view or potentially camouflage them as just debris. Would you happen to know any proficient ways of accomplishing such a task?
Well, my brain immediately thought to find like a burrow, an abandoned burrow was like my first thought.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Something that's already done all the work. That's the first thing you think of. You're like, well, what if we just find someone that already did the work? Go ahead and give me a survival check. See if you could think of something that would make that burrow for you guys already.
Are we gonna throw a badger out of his home?
Okay.
Okay.
All
Worm,
right.
Worm.
Shit.
You start burrowing in the snow, and you find what looks like to be a dire badger that has burrowed deep into the snow for his hibernation. He is about 5 foot. No, I'm gonna say he's about 10 foot long, about 2 foot tall, with like from his like feet to his top of his chest. He's giant, and he's go. You look at him. You like make your face to face with him as you burrow in. He goes, "Huh? Is it time to wake up already?"
No, sorry. Is there any chance we could store some things in here with you?
He like looks around. He like stretches for a little bit. He goes, "Do you have any food? I'm hungry."
Let me go ask my comrades, see if we have anything for you.
Is everything all right down there, Miss Mudpaw?
She pops out of a hole.
Everything's fine. Do you have any food?
Food? Yes. Well, there's the travel rations. Sure.
What kind of food does he eat normally?
It's a badger. They'll eat anything. Kind of like a raccoon.
Some distant cousin, maybe?
Oh.
Yeah.
A badger, you say? Oh, fascinating. You don't
A dire badger, to be precise.
And at the mention of the dire badger to it, there's a progression of emotions running through the star's face, going from "oh shit" to "oh shit" to "oh yeah."
It's just he goes through a lot of process of fear to terror to "oh, you're talking to?"
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And Miss Mudpaw, would we require this dire badger's permission, or is he
I've already-
perchance hostile to our desire to hide our wood in his hollow? Wait.
He seems kind of okay with it, potentially with food.
Oh, that's a damn
That's
shame.
why I'm asking for the food.
Well, very well. Here's my travel rations. And it's essentially, it's an MRE size package, right, of stuff like crackers
Salt
and
meat,
some
salted
meat, and
Yeah. We all have been watching Night of the
Alright.
Seven Kingdoms.
It's like 5 very dry grapes, like very dry,
Yeah.
desiccated grapes.
You look at it,
Raisins, essentially.
you look at this and go, Mudpaw, you have a very, very good inclination that this is not going to entice the badger. You know, there are
Oh, it's not good
opportunist
enough?
eaters.
And okay, intelligence check.
Sure, go ahead and give me an intelligence check
Um,
to know about badger.
I have an idea, but let's see if Lestat has it. No, he doesn't. Fuck.
You're like, damn, this is all I eat, bro, is this trash food. I don't know. I don't cook. I don't clean. All I know is study.
I have an idea, but I don't know if they're gonna like it.
Oh yes, what pray tell? And snatches his food back and stuffs it in his pocket.
They are opportunistic eaters.
Oh yes, so what, they eat opportunities? Do they?
What I'm saying is we have a Willow.
Oh! And just looks over at the dismembered
Okay.
body just lying there.
Okay. That's where we're going today.
To be fair, odds aren't that we're gonna, drag them back to camp, and it's already one body.
I mean, technically speaking, if we bring it down as well, it's technically burying it.
True.
You know what? I have a good friend from a university days that said that
It's a win-win
nature-
situation for me.
Nature reclaims all. So, yes, I mean, what else good is he going to be, eh? Yes, okay.
I
Right.
mean, in the
And
end, we are all like food in the food chain.
and the star's just going to go for it.
Yeah, you grab the halfling's body, you drag it over to the hovel.
How many parts of the halfling's body did he get torn apart, or what happened to him?
So the body. So Willow was
He's
dragged
just-
early on. Their head made contact with something when they were getting dragged. They were knocked unconscious, and then they killed, and then they were dropped into the waiting open maw of the blood oak, and it got like crunched a little bit. It's mostly Swiss cheese, not so much as like in parts.
So you mean it's pre-mangled?
A little bit
it's
pre-chewed.
already tenderized.
A little chewed, yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so Lestat is probably going to need help with his mage hand to pick this shit out and not get too worried about it, but he's invested. Fuck.
You just have like the mage hand over your hand, creating like some kind of like glove. You're just like,
Fuck. Lestat doesn't have any poison on him, does he?
No.
No, he doesn't. Why did I not take alchemy? Fuck.
So you bring the body over to Mudpaw, and Mudpaw like sniffs it and goes, "Oh, that should still be good." Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
Mudpaw.
excellent.
What are you doing?
So which piece do you want to bring in first?
Oh my god.
Which piece?
Jesus Christ.
Well, you have this piece. I think it's an ulna, and then you have, a good 2/3 of a shin right here. Or is that a breast? No, it's not a breastbone. It's a shin. I'm pretty sure. Oh, this pelvic region is real tender this time of year.
Well,
Jesus.
goodness.
Oh my god.
I can't take this seriously. Hold on.
Wait, you can't take this seriously, Shay?
Ooh, hold on. I did suggest it, but my brain's just like, okay, now.
It's like I didn't think we'd get this far.
Honestly, no.
All right, so you have some mangled
guess-
torso in front of you. The hole's down there. The badger is not coming out. It doesn't seem.
You know what,
can-
Miss Mudpaw? I think the rib cage here is delectable. From what I understand of badgers, they do prefer to eat things until there's crunch, and there's plenty of crunch left in the breastbone here. So let's just grab on, under the armpit, right there, and I'm assuming that you should probably push this ahead of you so that the meat is between you and the badger. I should think is the beneficial way of doing it.
Well, I would agree with you on that. Badgers do not like it when people get in between their food. So
No,
I kind
well,
of
who
agree with
does?
you on that.
Yeah,
You push
excellent.
the
Okay, so
meat
let's
in
just-
first. You can see Mudpaw's like tail is like sticking out as their like legs kick as you're trying to push the meat into the hovel. The hovel's actually relatively big once you get past the entrance, because the entrance has to be big enough just for its head and butt to get through. So it's about like just big enough for you to like almost walk through, if not for pushing this giant. I mean, it's another. Basically, it's two versions of you that you're trying to push through one hole. And as you finally push it
Yeah.
through, you're like walking through, like rolling this torso, and you hear, and you see the giant snoot. It's got these huge whiskers that like go over top of the thing and go. This is good food. Where did you find this in the winter? And then with one single like opening of the maw in the thing, he just crunches down. There's like this snap pop, and he starts just like chewing on the ribcage. You're like, oh, that's not me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, we have brought you food.
Yes, delicious.
So, do we have your permission to go ahead and store some things in here?
He looks around. I'll make room. And he just starts burrowing into the other side of the wall that supports his hovel. So he has a 20-foot burrow speed. So in a roughly matter of seconds, there's like a 60 by 10-foot tall area.
Thank you, sir. Very
Fan-fucking-tastic.
much appreciated.
He goes, okay, I'm going back to sleep. If anyone wakes me up, they better have food. And he like lumbers off and he farts and he walks away.
All right. Thank you, sir. Enjoy your nap.
How did it go? Let's start from the outside.
I pop back out. We're good to go.
All right.
Oh,
He's
well,
even made more room for us.
well, excellent. Damn, I should have brought poison. All right. We have a storage space right over here.
And with that,
Finish your manual labor. Come on now.
with that, Lemon and Thim are able to hone down some of the wood to make it more storable, while you guys are able to push away the snow. You all make it inside of the hovel. And with that, Limquitz is holding his arm and goes, okay, now it's just to walk back. And then I find a healer and we'll be good to go. Sure. Yeah.
Question of etiquette.
Sure.
Before we leave, I think there was mention of this tree just a little bit exploding.
Yeah.
And pieces of wood just getting scattered.
Yeah.
Lestat would be really interesting in selecting some choice pieces of, let's just say, discards. Maybe enough to fit a
box.
foot by half a foot
A bread box.
by half a foot.
Mhm.
Little, as if he would hypothetically be wanting to make a container of some sort.
You pick up some
potentially.
slabs of wood that would be good for making into like planes. The only problem is, for you, it's like carrying firewood. For the length and dimensions that
He's
you
good
want.
with that.
So you're like, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Because
good luck.
you're carrying it for like hours, my
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yep.
Okay.
For
Okay,
him, it's very good. Look, it's a stellar performance for him, okay?
Yeah.
He's an academic. He's a thinker, not a lover, all right?
You guys begin making your way down towards the tent. The last time that you guys got here, it was almost a full day's ride. So as you're walking down, you're like, your arms start to like shake, and you're about to like drop it as you're like walking for hours carrying, I want to say like 50 pounds of wood, dude. Like even for me, this would be
Dang.
tough.
Technically he has a carry capacity of something.
Yeah, I think
Where do you find
I
that?
think with your -1, it's actually like 90 pounds.
120 pounds. Thank
Yeah.
you very
Yeah,
much, sir.
my strength score is a negative in this game if I were to take my score and put it in here. And I like to think I'm a strong guy. So adventurers are just built different, quite literally. So you guys make your way across. However, midway through, you're about to let it go, and the orc sees this. So Fim grabs the wood and puts it on his shoulder for you and walks it the rest of the way. You guys arrive at
Oh.
the Old Town Revitalization Project put on by Cuddy Sark. As you guys see the large tent with the golden and banners, you walk up into what is the main area of the jobs tent and find the level 2 jobs coordinator, which is the ancient wizard gnome. As you guys enter the tent, we're going to pick back up with Hieronymus. Hieronymus, you've graded the good parts of the paper. There are a few choice students that you are like, I'm glad you guys came back for further study. You guys are going to make good mages and whatever you're going to be doing in your endeavors. There's a couple of students that honestly did some like breakthrough work where you're like, okay, now you're starting to put together some of the pieces. And as you grade those, you give them A's, high B's, and then you're just like, all right, bring on the fodder. You immediately start C, grade, Rex, X, grade, X. You run through this. And then as you're doing this, there is another knock on your door.
Enter.
You enter it, and there is a student, a first year. She is elven, older than you, but not as mature as you. You know this from seeing her profile. She is she comes from a high family, and she is supposed to be good at magic. She is not, and she is currently failing your class.
Do I know her name?
Her name is Susanna, with like a Z.
What's her last name?
Her last name, I didn't really think of that well, but I'm gonna say it's Odula. because that is also the
Okay,
name
okay.
of like a high elf lord in the game.
Miss Odula. These are not my office hours. I'm assuming?
No, these are after office hours.
My office hours are over.
I'm sorry, Professor Talent. I just had a question about the test that we just took. I was wondering if there's a way to make it up. I know I was not present for your class when I took the test was being taken. I do have a reason.
How long ago was the test?
Yesterday or like today. It was like really quick.
What's the reason?
I wasn't particularly feeling very well, and my father, Senior Ordula, said that I could take days off when I felt like it. He was hoping you would understand. Go ahead and give me a history check.
Sure. Okay.
Fucking parents.
Fucking parents.
My history plus that's a 17.
So you know that the Odulas are large benefactors to the academy and have been for several generations. And the school does give them typically special permission. However, that's up to you. You're one of the newer teachers. She's failing your class.
What day of the week are we?
It's like Wednesday.
My dude brings up the
You could do a
strand.
makeup on Friday.
Oh.
8 in the morning.
Oh.
That's your chance.
Oh, but that would mean I would have to miss the evocation duel. And I'm one of the starting first years. Oh.
Well, sometimes we do have to sacrifice things in life to get what we want. So those are your options.
Oh. She like comes a little close. She goes, I don't think my father would like to see me miss the tournament. I'm supposed to be one of the starting first years.
Well, then you'll have to make that choice.
Oh, isn't there a way that I could take it like later or today, like right now?
You ready to take it right now?
Give me an insight check.
18 plus. That's 23.
So there has been a recent spike in potions of like intelligence increase where students are chugging a potion, reading a book, getting almost photographic memory for about 8 hours, and then like data dumping. There is a tell, and it's like almost like a blue hue to the whites of their eyes. It's very subtle.
And
oh yeah. Oh, she's on it. You're looking at it. You see all the signs. She's too confident for a failing student to take a test right now. You can see the blue in her eyes. She comes in and you're like ready for it.
you're ready to take it right now.
Oh, yes.
I asked the same question again, yeah.
I'm so ready to take it right now. Thank you, Soup, for the resub. I appreciate you.
Well, that doesn't work for me. So look, here's what we'll do. You have your tournament at what time?
Oh, it's at 8.
Do I know, would taking this affect her performance somehow in the tournament? Like she wouldn't be able to take it because of the tournament? There'd be some sort of doping or something?
So for the tournament, supposedly, it's within school. It's a school event. It's like the joining of the team. So it would be like when she would try out for the team. If you were to make her wait, she would fight a stronger opponent potentially.
No, okay. All right, here's what we'll do. Oh, no, but sorry, more what I'm asking is there a way that she could, if I offer her a chance that supposedly works within her story, could she do the drug like knowing that I'm going to give her the test at that time?
No, because then she would take a P test before the challenge. So she would have to come in clean.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, here's what I'm going to do. You want to participate in the tournament at what time?
Oh, my first event should be around like 9. I'm very excited.
Tremendous. And that'll take you how long to do?
Oh, the tournaments should be about like a couple of hours. I might be able to be done by like 1.
You know what? I'll be there actually. So once you're done, come find me. I'll be in the stands with this. I hold up the test. and we can do it right then. That's your option.
You see the look
That's
of
your best
utter
option.
terror on her face. She's like, oh.
Or we can talk about what's going on right here. I've dropped the test on the desk. Because this doesn't really matter if you're going to try to cheat your way through this class.
I wouldn't
use drugs to get by and use your family's name to try to coerce people into doing what you want.
Give me an intimidation check.
I'm really not trying to intimidate her.
No, you're an intimidating teacher. I'm sorry.
+2, 15.
She starts to turn into like a puddle in front of you. Clearly the charade of coming in with confidence has completely faded. She goes, I'm sorry. I'm doing so bad and I'm just under so much pressure.
Hey, I'm going to like just touch her hand a little bit. It's okay. I'm just going to like hold it just for a second and then let go of it. You can do better than this. There's a lot of potential in you. There's a reason that your family is whatever.
Yeah.
I think that what you need to do, you have a whole day, right?
Uh-huh.
You can go home and you can try to do the work seriously. All right?
I think so.
And I think that you can at least try.
Okay.
And it's better than whatever this is. Because this doesn't feel good, does it? This doesn't feel very good, does it? Because it doesn't feel good for me. And look, is she attractive?
Yeah. She is a college student, so like, and she's like Elven. She's got that go for her, I guess.
Look, this place is changing a lot. And there are a lot of people in the world, okay, who you should not be coming to a teacher like this and trying to figure out a way to. I think you can do a lot better as a real student. So I want you to go home. I want you to really try to study. I want you to have a good night's sleep and do well your tournament tomorrow. And then come here at 2 p.m. and we'll do the test.
Okay, I can make that. Yeah.
All right, get out of here.
she's like crawling out. You're like, God damn it. And that's going to be your last visitor for the night. As you grade your papers, you walk onto your balcony, you smoke a little bit of the stuff that you've got left, waiting for Deirdre to drop it off. And then we're going to pick back up with.
This is fucked.
This is fucked, Mom. We're going to pick back up with with Lestard, Lee, and Visca coming back to the tent town. You guys arrive into the tent town. You guys are in the main hall. Let me move the group so that everyone else can see. That's watching at home. We're going to put you guys in the revitalization project. You guys are in here.
Ooh.
Wonderful. All right. And with that, Lestard Montpelliard, you have received from Limkowitz as he was walking towards the healing tent with his arm in your jar. He goes, this is good. He gives you your scroll of completion, and he says you may present it to the clerks. He doesn't care at this point. He's just going to, because now he's going to go grab a cart and leave.
Excellent. Do you not want your arm, sir?
Oh, yeah. Give me that. And he like grabs the jar from you and goes, thanks. I kind of need this.
No, that I need. I'm sorry, sir.
He's walking away with the jar.
Sir.
You'll get it back later.
Curses.
Gone.
And deflates. And then looks at the completion scroll. And, this is just, another punch in a series of punches. It's fine. Copper doesn't come cheap these days. Family doesn't really produce any more copper. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Armored glass you can get almost anywhere in the slums. It's fine. All right. And it takes the scroll back to his company. Just really fucking tired. His arms are hurting. He's just a little guy, but he's got the completion scroll, so I guess he's going back. Oh, are we sticking now that we got an actual Hieronymus? Are we picking another name for the gnome?
Yeah.
Or is that just Hieronymus the second?
So this is like Henny Romimus, I guess. So this is, you can call it
Henny Romimus.
Henny Romimus. Okay, so that's what we're gonna go with more gnomish.
Mr. Henny Raminis, sir. Henny,
Oh, yes.
I-
You survived.
We
never
did.
cease to surprise me.
and Lestard's just covered in gunk, right?
Yeah,
It's
the red sap.
rancid,
Mhm.
rancid sap,
Smelling.
blood from shoving a body in a hole.
Yep.
He smells like burnt flesh or burnt wood or some sort of a weird archaic combination of them all. I'm assuming the whole party does. Looks like they crawled through Satan's ass crack coming here, and
Yeah, pretty much.
we did it.
You
Yeah.
guys are. He goes. Oh well. With the completion of 2 jobs, you warrant the upgrade to level 3 adventurers. And he presents you a special coin. It's got a big 3 on it, and it's like a brass coin. And it's got on the back of it's got the face of like the silhouette of the Cuddy Sark symbol. And you're like, you know this object. These are worth money because it gives you access to more money. So you could potentially sell this. But what I'm saying is, he presents your group each 10 squib and 25 gold on top of it from a job well
Each?
done. Each, yes. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I do love me a quest vendor that gives you individual gold, so we don't have to do the math ourselves.
Yeah. That's always a bonus.
advantages of them.
Mudpaw, you hold on to gold for the first time in your life, and you're like, oh my god. There's like you can see the greed in their eyes start to build. You're like, the twinkle. You're like, what was it?
Shiny.
What's the monkey from Aladdin that touches the gold in the cave of wonder?
Abu.
Abu just going and just like grabs a gem and starts like a you touch my lap kind of thing. So you hold gold for the first time. You're like, I could buy so much trash with this. As you guys exit the tent, looking for a way to sleep for the night because it's dark, you're covered in blood. Mudpaw is injured to shit. Lestard's got some injuries. Lee is just like, I need to oil my armor. I'm covered in
Hey,
sap.
Lestard's fine. Lestard's not hurt. He just looks like shit and is tired, like a dog.
Lestard,
Yeah, unfortunately for me, I got beat over the head.
yeah. Lestard, you have a halfling tug at your jacket. Dunk, dunk.
And, I mean, he's dead tired, so it takes him a moment to just sort of pivot down and then look down. Is like, yes.
Ladder. And he just puts up an official looking envelope to you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You can scroll down and read. I did not mean for you to actually have to read the picture that I sent to you guys.
Yeah, dude, this is in cursive, my guy.
I know.
Man.
It was hard to make.
Dude.
Okay.
I love cursive. I know how to read cursive.
Also, the only one that should be able to see it should be you, JPS.
Yeah, absolutely. I just need to bring my screen over.
Yeah. No, scroll down. There's like a whole like thing that I wrote in the notes. I promise. I did not intend for you to read this. So like,
Where?
if you just scroll down.
I am. I'm scrolling.
I am. I'm
Wildly.
scrolling.
Oh,
Wildly.
I'm an idiot. I put it in visible.
Oh, good.
I put it in only visible to me. That's why you're not seeing anything. Here you go. My bad. Here you go.
Excellent.
Now
There
try.
we go.
Now try. There we go. All right. Whatever.
Oh.
And as you're reading it and unfolding it, something else falls out the back of it.
Lee is gonna grab that, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Lee, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me and Mudpaw, because you all see this small pink, what looks like a purple index card almost.
I
Oh.
need to stop hanging out with thieves.
Is that the 20 again?
Yes, that is the 20.
Well, I didn't.
Oh my
Well,
God.
shit.
You're holding gold. You haven't let it go. You haven't like stopped looking at it. You're just like, look how shiny it is. As you guys all see this like lavender card fall out the back.
Oh, can this please be her just fubbing it so bad she steps on it and grinds it to dust so it's destroyed?
No, I can't do that.
Okay.
I can't do that. I don't know if you read them both already.
I'm now right now I'm missing the I'm so bad at this system.
Here you go.
There we go.
There
I
you
found
go.
it. Now I found it. I've skimmed it. But then again, I mean, this is big. Lestard's reaction is going to be, I kind of know what this is. I'm going to have to read this when I've settled affairs.
Yep.
this is a little bit too big. It's one of those moments, you start reading a thing and you realize, oh shit, I need to pay attention to this, and just sort of fold it back in and stuff it away, and you're like,
Mhm.
I'll deal with it when I'm sane again.
Okay. Lee
But he's got the gist of it.
Lee and Shay, you see your friend drop this pink thing, and he quickly picks it up, looks at it, and you can see immediately his cheeks go like beet red. In like his pale face from doing all this, he just goes and stuffs it into his shirt.
I didn't see.
Oh, you didn't see
the whole bit of that.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, for sure.
Hold on,
he's gonna go.
hold
His
on.
eyes are just like beacons at the moment.
Hold on, let me make sure that
He's
you
not.
can
He's not
see it.
smiling per se. He's just dead shocked.
Okay, I made sure to show it again.
Dead shocked to the point where the moment that the blush fades, he's gonna go stark pale, like paler than usual.
And you don't get much sun.
Visca, who remembers the letter from when they first met, just goes, "Is that the lemon lady again?"
He just doesn't hear. He's not ignoring. He's just...
The lack of response makes me think yes. Let's start.
You start
What?
snapping in his face.
Just snap.
Yes, and this thing he really stuffs away somewhere. He doesn't know where. He tries one sleeve, but his sleeves aren't. It doesn't have hidden pockets. So he tries one sleeve, doesn't work. Tries the other, still doesn't work. He doesn't know why he tries to do it with the sleeves. So he just sort of finally finds a pocket. And says, yes, Miss Miss Mudpool. Hi, yes. What? Yes. What?
Okay, you're out of it. Holy shit. Are you okay?
It's been a tremendously long day, miss.
You were fine before that letter, my guy. What's going on?
Aaron says something for the first time all day and goes, "Yeah, that was obvious."
It's an administrative matter that I will need to attend to soon. Post haste. Oh God, it's hot in here. Could we step outside, please? I need fresh air.
Sure.
Yes, fresh air will do me wonderfully. Yes, constitutional. He just walks.
Yeah.
Just goes.
You walk outside. You all walk outside. You're in the middle of the tent town. Let me get you guys to the next map. So you're in the middle of the tent town. You are surrounded by adventurers, guildsmen, day laborers, anyone working to make some squib. The little red ticket-like currency that is offered and the only thing accepted outside of the walls of Ravensdrop. They're working for their pay as you're just like stumbling outside, shaking, like holding your heart. You're like, as you like are much more squib and gold richer now.
Right.
You good?
What? Yes, excellent. Yes, I'm not harmed. Everything is fine.
Fresh air better?
Yes. Fresh air. Oh, it's cold out. Right. Well, and he sort of takes a moment to try to realign priorities, do a quick triage of what needs to get done. It's late, right? It's late afternoon.
Yeah, evening, like almost 7 o'clock. Everyone's about to like go to bed. You need to either go home or get these guys into the city. One of the two.
I promised to guide you to an opportunity to get residency papers. Yes, it's coming on sunset, and if you spend your squib to get into the city now, I'm afraid that you might get kicked out before we have an opportunity to see to the matters. I would suggest that you find accommodations outside the walls for the night, and I will promise to come out and meet you first thing in the morning, and we'll go into the city together, and I shall show you and try to mediate as best I can to get you your residency papers. Is this amenable to you all?
Farron goes, "That looked very official. Is that something that can get us into the academy like you promised me? Like you promised me?"
Yes, first yes, and then no. And then the follow-up of that would be actually potentially in that order.
Okay, well, Theron goes, well, then I'll just sleep at that campsite we were at last time and Chester can join me because he didn't eat us last time.
It's a good camping spot. Must be in that case, right?
You also realize that bringing Chester to a group of potentially magic individuals that he might have a bad reaction to is not a good idea.
Also, if there's a place in this city that can deal with a haywire mimic, it's probably the academy. They had worse things in there in just the chemistry lab.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so you tell the guys, do you guys want to stay at that old campsite that you stayed at for free last time, which is after Chester ate the monk that set it up?
I mean, we don't have like any other choice at the point.
Yeah, it's kind of your only way to stay, unfortunately. All right, I'm gonna say for time's sake, because we're gonna put ourselves on our first break in a little bit. Lee and Mudpaw, you guys go with Chester and Theron. You guys make your way to that campsite of the monk, where you guys are staying kind of for free. Mudpaw, you've never been there. You're like, oh, this place is fucking nice. All right, a tent. Fuck yeah.
Exactly. I'm just like, I have no idea what happened to the prior. I'm just like, this is a very nice spot.
Yeah. Why is it covered in blood over there? Fuck it. I won't worry about it. You guys go and get your first good long rest without having to stand a watch in a long time while Lestard makes his way back to his hovel, to your taxidermy stand.
With his scraps of blood oak.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, with your scraps of blood oaks. Yeah.
Very important.
Yes, absolutely. You make your way with your scraps of blood oak. You return to your office. You read the letter. Do you want to read it out loud so everyone else can like hear what's happening, or do you want to just keep it to yourself still?
Do I?
It's up to you, my dude.
I like keeping it to myself.
Keep it to yourself then. And then with that, we'll go on a break. Our first 10-minute pee break. That sound good?
Roger.
Grab all your fluids, cycle
Good
your
shit,
fluids.
Mac.
Thank you. I'm trying to set up some stuff here, guys. It's going to be great in about 10 minutes. Thank you, guys. All right. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes, and I should probably get this off the screen so the people at home don't need to keep seeing this.
Alrighty.
I'm going to be right back.
Yeah. BRB, y'all.
Yep.
BRB. Where's my screen? There it is. Hit that BRB. Turn off my mic here. All right. Everyone's back. All right, guys. We are going to pick up after a long rest from our group. Everyone's had a nice little nappy poo, and we're going to pick up with the walk. Max, you awaken early in the morning with a duty task to you. And before, when your mother attended this academy, the Strader Academy, you wake up before dawn. Just as you walk out the door, there is a knock. It's like 4 a.m.
As I'm getting to the door?
Yeah, like you're about to, it's like 4 a.m. You're going to go pick up this person, and you hear a knock at your door.
I open my door.
Standing in the door about like under 3 feet tall, you see the tight curls, the bubbling smile, just the energy of this woman at 4 a.m. is crazy. She goes, Grand Rising. I was so excited for you to escort Mr. Montbéliard today that I couldn't sleep. Please, I baked these fresh gooseberry tarts for him. You are welcome to have one as well. Just keep them warm. You look for the tall, lanky, bookish fellow. He might smell of like preservatives and dust and old parchment, but he has got a cap too that he always wears, and then he's got this little sad, like far away look that he's always like maybe thinking about something a little bit deeper. But other than that,
you know this fellow quite well. Do you, Lemon?
Oh yeah, he was supposed to be in our graduating class, but he just he didn't finish. He was doing more. He's got more credits to graduate than anyone else in the school. I just don't know why he didn't.
Well, I pick up one of the tarts that she got and just like flip it in my hand a little bit, take a bite. I mean, thanks a lot for at least letting me have one. I appreciate it.
There's like 19.
Take the little basket. I take the little basket. Yeah, I take the little basket that she got, and I will make sure that these get to him.
Thank you so much.
Is it good? Is the thing good?
Lemon is surprisingly a very good cook, a great baker. She's the enchanting professor. So like science,
really
cooking, magic, it all kind of flows for her. She understands processes and following like instruction and doing the same thing repetitively. She is a professor. She is good at her job.
You trying to marry this guy, Lemon?
No. Give me an insight check.
Damn.
With my character sheet, it's 12.
Is that why I spelled desperation?
12 plus 5, 17. 12 plus 5, 17.
There, as soon as you mention it, she like goes stark red, and she's like, "No, I would never."
I almost like chuckled. I was just kidding. I was just joking.
She just like
I
fiddles
was
with
going to
her
tell you
dress
these are really good.
and
You
then
should marry
runs.
you.
She runs away. She's like, "No."
I just look at the half-finished baked treat in my hand for a second. Look back at my door. Man, I am really popular these last 24 hours. What the fuck? I close my door and lock it.
As you walk out,
I give my leg like a little quick stretch because
Mhm.
it's gonna be a good walk.
Oh
today.
yeah, good walk today.
Mhm.
Good
Yeah.
walk. Yeah.
Okay. And then continue. Sorry.
As you walk out, you take note how quickly the ceiling was fixed after it collapsed on top of your mother. To stand in the courtyard where you first arrived at the college all those years ago as a freshman, the last time you were here as a senior, and the day you returned. It seems like a lifetime ago now. It really wasn't more than a handful of months. You stare down the stairs the freshman must walk up for the first time, the cobbled streets of Ravensdrop. The upper ring, your home most of your life while in Ravensdrop, except for that brief time in Hearthaven that you spent in endless sunshine beaches. But that was another time and another place. The pre-dawn light of Ravensdrop is pale, sickly blue, as you step from the prestigious Sark Academy. The pristine, snow-dusted cobbles of the upper ring muffle your footsteps, where the architecture is a testament to high magic and old money. As you pass through the gates, separating the elite from the mundane, you find yourself greeting a guard it's so like, let me go to the map so you guys can see. There is this like red line right about here, where the academic corridor meets the market, and you're about to step foot through the gate. You're hailed by one of the guards. Give me a history check.
Sure. History is +4, so that's 21.
A 21, you recognize this as Lieutenant Adams, a human man and about in his late 30s. He tips his helmet to you and goes, "Doctor, let's try to take it easy tonight, shall we? We haven't seen you this low in a while."
Sorry, Lieutenant, right? It was Lieutenant?
Lieutenant, yes.
Lieutenant Adams. My face is like almost, I'm trying to hold back like embarrassment. I'll do my best. I hold up my hand to him. Thank you.
He shakes your hand. He goes, "I wouldn't want to pull you out at another den. Don't you worry. I'll come get you if I have to again." He smiles at you. There is no like malice in it. No anger, nothing. Just genuine like appreciation for what you do.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
He grabs your arm and goes,
"God damn it.
My daughter does thank you for what you've done for her, and my family appreciates you."
Fuck. I like kind of pull him in a little bit. Thank you. I'm sorry. Fuck, I'm sorry. I swear. Oh.
He goes, "What you got in the basket?"
Hey, you know what? How many of your buddies are working today?
I think there's 5 of us on ship for the day.
Well, why don't you take, and I count out 10, 2 of these each. And how's your daughter doing?
Oh, whoa!
And how's your daughter doing?
Oh, after you fixed her skin condition, she is God, she's doing much better. I think she's gonna try to get into the Mages Guild next year.
Oh, well, man, make sure to put me down as a reference for her and take 1, 2, 3 more of these. That's for her and your wife. And, if you wanted a little extra for yourself, you take it. Listen, I'm so appreciative. Thank you. This is what it's all about, man. This is what it's all about. Thank you.
You walk away. He goes, "Have a nice one, doctor." And and he like passes them around with the guards.
Hey, you too. You too.
And they're eating. They're like, oh, fuck yeah. Oh, the docks rocks. They high five. Yeah, chest bump. You walk down into the lower ring. You slip through the sleepy city, past the first bank, the Elven Enclave, the Gnomes District, and finally the gates that separate the middle ring and the upper ring. You part ways, and you descend into the middle ring, and the cobbled stones begin to change beneath your boot. The stones here are older, uneven, patched again and again by hurried hands rather than master masons. Snow has gathered in the cracks where the mortar has long since failed, and the slush churned by the carts and boots has turned the streets into a gray slurry. The air smells. The upper ring, the wind carries perfume, incense, and polished wood smoke. Here, it carries coal, soot, iron fillings, wet leather, and the heavy tang of the docks. The buildings shrink as you walk. The proud towers and marble facades give way to stout brick warehouses, squat guild halls, and crooked boarding houses stacked shoulder to shoulder. Chimneys belch smoke in the pale winter sky, and the early morning is already alive with labor. Dock workers shout over from the groaning cranes. Smiths hammer glowing metal in half-open forges. Carts laden from one mines rumble over to pass the cobbled streets towards the smelters. The people here are rougher than those in the upper ring. Their coats are patched, their boots are worn, and their faces lined from work and weather. But here is stubborn vitality. To them, the polished elites above rarely possess. You've walked these streets before, not as the respected doctor you are today, but something less stable. The memory arises unbidden, the cold nights after your crisis, in the haze of drink and whatever you found yourselves in the lower rings. Finally, a voice breaks through your thoughts. Dr. Talon! A cluster of dwarven miners stand outside a narrow airhouse, their thick beards already crusted with frost and soot. Their torsos are broad as barrels, and their arms are scarred from years beneath the mountain. One of them jogs over toward you with a giant grin that reveals a row of chipped teeth. Doc Talon! I haven't seen you in a season!
I sort of bend down on one knee to kind of be eye to eye to this guy. Do I know this guy?
You've met a lot of these miners. You've never remembered their names. They come in droves when you used to run a clinic. This one seems to remember you.
Gentlemen, how are we today?
Say, Doc, now that you ask, could you look at this? And he begins like scratching at a rash like underneath his arm. He like opens it up. He goes, started after the last tour from the deep shafts. And I can't bend this way much. Oh, you feel that pop? He twists his torso with like a loud grunt. Feels like someone's got a pickaxe in me spine.
Okay, maybe I just kind of push him back towards not twisting that way. Let's not go that way first if that doesn't feel good. When did this happen?
He goes, happened last night. And as he's like talking to you, others begin to chime in at once. Me knee's swollen when it gets cold. I got a cough and it won't quit. My cousin says he's got worms again.
Gentlemen. First of all, we have to do this one at a time. Second of all, I think to myself, how much was this like an urgent thing where like I had, because I was actually, this is so funny. I was actually thinking like, I was going to walk a little slower, take my time and see if there was anyone who like needed a hand or anything, both for my own leg and like for my own reasons. But this seems like it could take a while. What's my timeline here? Am I supposed to like be pretty expedient here?
Your punctuality is up to you. You are supposed to escort them from the slums once they get to the city. You're close. You're in the mid-ring. It's not yet 7. You've got about 20, 30 minutes you could kill, but you would have to speed up your walk in the slums.
Will we come back this way?
Yes.
Gentlemen, I need you to make me a list.
I
need you all to write down in order of how you're lined up right now what we're dealing with. I need to go pick up some people, and I will also bring you with me on the way back, and I will take a look at everything.
Dodson, you can write, yeah? I can write. All right. And you start.
Write as best as you can, lads. We'll figure it out.
All right. And they kind of like let you be. You walk off, and you're like, damn it. You haven't run the clinic in a long time, but since you started taking the job, but obviously like they haven't found anyone else that's talked to. Eventually, the streets call you back to work, and they shuffle off towards the mines and wave in shouts of thanks. The farther you walk, the worse the city becomes. Brick gives way to stone that has not been repaired in decades, and even that begins to vanish. The streets narrow and twist, the snow now blackened with ash and filth. The wooden shacks lean together like conspirators wisping above the alleyways, their roofs sagging beneath the weight of winter. This is the edge of the lower ring, the beginning of the ratways. Here the people are different again. The children, threadbare coats, chase one another through slush, while women nearby screams at thief disappearing into the alleyway with a stolen loaf of bread. A man with hollow eyes slumps against a wall, shivering violently as he mutters to himself. Beggars clutch bowls with shaking hands, while others huddle around barrels trying to warm themselves from weak flames. And everywhere you see it, the new drug. Small glass vials pass from hand to hand, little yellow tablets from palm to palm. The liquid inside, faint amber color like diluted honey. Others chew dried slivers of a strange bean itself, their jaws working slowly while their pupils begin to widen into black pools. The drug has spread through the slums like fire through dry brush. Cuddy Sark's newest miracle, brought from a distant island, is now already devouring the poorest of among you. A young man stumbles past you, laughing hysterically, then suddenly collapses to his knees and begins to snub in the snow. The ratways begin to welcome you back with open arms. Welcome, Doctor, to your old home. And somewhere deep in this labyrinth of leaning shacks and crooked alleys awaits the man that you're meant to escort today. Lestard, you wake up having breathlessly reread this letter, worked in your office, put together some kind of case for yourself to present to the council. You don't know who's going to be on the council, if you'll know any of them. You're hoping Deirdre's going to be on it if she's the one that's your petitioner.
Yeah, look, I'm beginning to regret taking that long rest. I don't think he's had a very restful night. He doesn't have the spell that every wizard should probably get, prestidigitation. So, his cloak may not be as nice as he would demand that it was. He has tried to manage himself. He has tried to fall asleep. I bet he's caught I'm sure he's caught 2 hours. Probably.
That's a long rest for Lestard.
Yeah, sure. He probably hasn't put much effort into actually building a thing with the stuff, but probably heaped it, tried to make a pile of the blood oak on top of his hide. There
is someone that that is good at building things.
Yes, but later. He's doing triage here.
Okay.
He's got a lot on his mind at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm thinking before dawn, he probably headed out to fetch the troop. I'm assuming there's an earliest hour to be able to buy entry into the city with Squib. 5 a.m. or something.
Yeah, it's 4 a.m. whenever the shop opens. You can get there early. You can get a full day, an actual long time in the city if you plan it right. But you guys just haven't done that yet until now.
I'm assuming. He'll be home if it was kind of twilight when he got home, or after twilight. That's what 10. No, it's probably earlier with twilight. But let's assume 10 p.m. He's probably going to be out of his shed at about 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Not having really slept real well. Been over-exaggerating how much he wants to pretty up to the point where it didn't really matter. He accomplished fucking nothing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
At best, maybe dried out the gunk out of his cloak to some degree.
Yeah.
And then just head out to bring the people.
You head out of the city. You make your way to past the lower slums into the campsite of your friends, and you see in the tent, all kind of cuddled up together, is Lee, Feyrin, Chester, and above all of them is the tiny little Visca Mudpaw. As they're just you open the tent,
like a blanket.
Yeah, like a big like a blanket. You open the tent, and everyone just kind of goes, "Oh." Feyrin's
right, it's morning. It's morning. And you can see the start hasn't. His rings are even worse than they usually are. His sallow face is sallower if possible.
Feyrin asks, "Are we going to the academy today?"
As it turns out, yes. Actually, slight change of plans. I'll bring you into the city. If I bring you for a meeting, will you behave up at the college?
Yeah. Feyrin is just caught off guard. Are you worried about my behavior at the college?
It's a collective concern, Miss Shadowwalker.
She just goes, yes, I'll behave. And Chester goes, I don't wanna.
That's fine. Sir, Miss Mudpaw. I think Lee still hasn't introduced himself.
I think he has. Once you picked him up from the
Okay.
dirt, that was your guys' like introduction.
Mr. Monkaki, Miss Mudpaw.
Lee is fine.
I don't necessarily love crowds, but I suppose.
Yeah, it's in regards to the correspondence that I received yesterday, and I'm afraid there's a little bit of a time limit on it. I do solemnly promise that once that is concluded, at my earliest convenience, I will fulfill my obligation to show you to where you could potentially get your residency papers. It's just time is I understand that this may come as a disappointment to you all, but trust me, nobody is more upset about this rescheduling than I am. Is it hot? No, it's outside. Can we move?
Farron like stretches,
Alright,
puts her coat on. Okay, let's go.
All right, I
Lee,
suppose.
What, Lee? You're going to the college. You're like, what do I need to go to the college for?
What do you need help with over there?
I technically, according to the summons, I should be bearing any witnesses that could attest to my further work in the arts arcane, which I do realize does not really, well, you do not really correspond to. However, I realized also that I couldn't just leave you outside the walls after having said that I would prick you up, and unfortunately, I do need to go to the college by noon at the very latest. I need to go there fairly immediately. And, well, you do have in my company letters of entry for my presence there.
So our entrance in the city is free by accompanying you?
No, unfortunately not. The outer gates you're still going to have to pay for with the squib. But entrance into the upper ring, into the college district, is dependent upon my accompaniment.
Does me going into the upper ring benefit Lee in any way?
Well, you've never been to the upper ring. You know it's where the highest level magicians, mages, and magic users are. If you're trying to find the magic inside you, someone there will probably have a good gleaming of it.
Well, you helped us. I see it's only fitting that we help you.
I'm not sure how you can attest to my academic studies, but yes, excellent. Well, if
You are
so
a good fighter.
Oh, well, I didn't expect that endorsement, but thank you. We need to move. Can we hurry this up a little bit? Oh,
Sure.
boy.
As long as
And he
nobody
starts
calls me
pacing.
adorable.
As you guys pack up your camp for what it is,
Adorable.
Chester remains in the into the camp, and you guys make your way to the tent where you can churn in your 10 cutty currency to get your day pass into the city. You get there right as the office opens. You get your longest amount of time possible inside of the city, and you begin making your way towards the slums. As you do, Max,
Yes, sir.
you are waiting outside in the slums past the gate. You know the person is going to meet you in the slums. And I need you to give me a perception check as you're looking for this person that was described to you as, let me pull up the description again. Those are the encounters with you.
It's 14, by the way. 11 plus 3.
Oh, that's very good. You begin to see a tall, lanky, bookish-looking fellow that smells of mixed preservatives, dust, old parchment. He's got a cap on, and he does have this.
I can smell him.
You can smell him. Oh, he's well. First off,
in the slums. In the slums.
In the slums.
You
Hear
can
me out.
smell
Hear
him.
me out.
Elevation.
This is
Yeah.
why. Because him and his entire party are caked in slightly dyed a pinkish hue because they are covered in the sap of a blood oak, which has a rancid smell once it hits oxygen. You immediately go, oh,
Lovely.
with your knowledge of magical items, you are familiar with the blood oak,
Yes.
and it being one of the best woods to work with for making enchanting items, for scrying, items for holding.
Oh.
Like it's a very needed wood. So you smell it, you're like, oh.
No. Oh.
Okay, so how far off are they?
They're like 20 feet away from you, and you can still smell them.
And just beelining.
And just like
Yeah,
they're
okay.
moving.
They're moving towards me.
They're
Yeah.
yeah.
I hold up my hand. Is that sorry? I can't see that. Lestard.
Lestard.
Lestard, yes.
Lestard.
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 Sorry.
Lestard
Lestard
Montbelliard.
Montbelliad. Is that Lestard Montbelliad?
Sort of, you know the moment when you hear your name and you should react, you're a little bit preoccupied, and it takes you it's like your mind takes a triple take before it actually catches. Like, yes, sir, I will take petitions, and it barely looks at you. I will take petitions tomorrow. Today is unfortunately too busy, but leave your
Are you going to the academy?
Does Lestard, upon actually taking a little bit, paying attention, does he recognize Hieronymus Talon?
Immediately what you see is a very well-dressed man. Relatively well-groomed, like they might have some stubble, but they've definitely had someone shave their face. Their hair is well kept. They look clean. They have a very nice cane with maybe a raven's head in silver with a long dark cane, actual cane with a silver tip. They're wearing the black cloaks of a professor of the Raven's Drop. They have very nice boots, fancy attire. You do see they are resting on the cane. Their leg does have some kind of malade to it of some kind.
So taking a moment, doesn't recognize the person, and quickly brings up the letter, scans through it, and yes, that is me, sir.
Sorry, do I have documents that he needs?
Yes, you have the rite of passage.
Yeah,
and
I have
the
the two
official,
documents.
yeah, writ of council.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to him. And who are your companions?
Oh, they are, we have here Sir Monkake, we have Miss Mudpaw, Visca Mudpaw, we have Miss Faerun Shadowwalker, and let's see, that's everyone right now. Yeah. Chester stayed at home.
Yeah, Chester's at home, yep.
As a little funny thing, I'm actually sitting on Lemon's shoulder because I couldn't keep up with everyone, so Lemon's carrying me on their shoulder.
Just on a pauldron is a raccoon goes, sup?
I give a look over the whole group. They didn't say anything about others.
No, I do realize, and we have been working together for the past few days. I have promised to assist them securing an opportunity for residency papers, and this invitation, if we should call it as such, that kind of came out of the blue. My letter does say that I am allowed to bring witnesses that can attest to my further academic work. And
I look the whole group over again, very carefully look them over. I sort of lean into him a little bit. Are you in distress, sir? Because obviously I can tell that he's very flustered too.
But Visca, who has really good hearing, just goes, "Hey, I take offense to that."
Hey, he's not.
I look up at her.
Sir, I mean,
I put my hand up to sort of apologize to Visca.
Yes, sir, as it turns out, but not because of them. They have been tremendously helpful, actually, despite their appearances. And then he looks down at himself. and just-
I
I'm not arguing.
apologize. You can perhaps understand why I'm. You all know that you're filthy, right?
Oh, tremendously so, yes. I'm tremendously self-conscious of my appearance right now.
Not like we have access to baths.
I pull out the 2 scrolls. All right. I just wanted to make sure that everything checked out here. I hold out the scrolls.
Visca's just kind of giving him a little bit of a stink eye just because she
No,
views him as a little bit pompous.
I seriously mean no offense. I just wanted to make sure that everything added up here. My name is Dr. Hieronymus Talon, but you can just call me Max.
And at that name, just
I'm here to escort you to
Talon?
the academy.
Hieronymus Talon, sir?
Professor Talon or Dr. Talon, if you prefer.
It's just a very slow crank. It's sliding into place. Oh, Professor Talon, I never had an opportunity to commiserate your loss, sir. Tremendous loss to the community.
Thank you. Well, we should go.
Yes, verily, absolutely. Yes, come along now.
Nice to
Come
meet
on.
you all. Very nice to meet you all. Follow
Nice to
me.
meet
We
you.
have some dwarves that I have to stop and see you two on the way back. I apologize about that. They'll come with us.
Visca, your nose picks up the scent of something sweet. You go, "Mm."
Pardon me.
Hmm?
Do I smell some sort of pastry?
I forgot. Here. He holds up the little carrier. These are for you. I hold them up to Lestard, but then I'm like,
Oh,
well, I mean, I guess they're for all of you, really. I don't know.
oh,
I didn't realize there would be well, there's 6 of these anyway, so there's more than enough for all of you. Yeah, please help yourselves.
yes.
Who are they from?
I'm assuming they are from Miss Lemonista.
They're from that lemon lady again.
Oh, I just muscular start. I think maybe you should do something about that. Just like, wink,
So is
nudge,
this a courtship?
Sure seems that way to me.
Definitely.
Or at least she's trying to make it be one.
Lemon
mean, do you
and
plan on marrying
Lestard
her?
sitting in a tree. Kissing.
I might be awfully religious, but I can pick up on things here and there.
He might be dumb, but he's fine.
Hey,
Yes,
you shut up up there.
we have many other things to consider, and he just hands off the pouch to Lemon and Visca and Farron.
You guys,
I just take one of the cookies and say,
oh, it's good.
Star and lemon. Sitting in a tree.
Yeah, this is helping Lestard's stress levels tremendously. I'm just saying. this is perfect amp up for this entire session.
The streets begin to widen again as Max leads you through the Academy District, and soon the buildings part enough for the Academy to reveal itself. Where Lestard might remember austere stone halls and narrow courtyards of disciplined study, what stands for you now is something far grander, far louder. The Sark Academy of the Higher Magiques rises above the district like a small city of marble and brass. Slender towers climb the pale winter sky, white stone veins with gold filigree that catches the morning light. Long bridges connect the towers high overhead, while banners ripple between them in the cold wind, each bearing the curled sigil of the Academy. Massive windows glow faintly with shifting colors as spells are worked and shot from deep inside. The courtyard alone is a spectacle. Students fill the open grounds like a chaotic display of magical study. A half-orc woman now bellows with laughter as she hurls blazing spheres at a line of battered training dummies, explosions sending snow and splinters into the air. Nearby, a trio of elder human wizards argue loudly over a chalkboard covered in arcane diagrams, while an elf older than the city itself calmly corrects their calculations. At the far end of the courtyard, a circle of lizard folk shamans kneel between a frozen reflecting pool, chanting softly as the water begins to ripple as a rise despite the colder wind. Magic is everywhere. Bolts of energy streak across the sky, only to be deflected by shimmering shields. Illusionary creatures dart between the towers. A pair of young tieflings duel with crackling arcs of lightning, while a professor leans casually against a pillar, watching with mild interest. No one stops them. No one even seems particularly surprised. Max glances back at the group with a faint smile.
Welcome to the academy.
Thank you. It's different.
Very shiny.
It is changing. That is true.
Magic.
Now we should make our way pretty quickly here. I don't think that there's
yes.
anything.
You guys pass through the massive arches that are rebuilt entirely of reinforced stone and brass. The structure far stronger than that of the old gate, which once stood here. Two towering statues of Cuddy Sark himself hold the arch aloft. Each statue is cast in polished brass, the tiefling's horns sweeping proudly along his head, while his masculine arms stretch upward as if physically supporting the weight of magic in the academy itself. Even the metal in his expression carries the same confident, almost mischievous smirk that he is famous for. Max, you walk beneath the arch and speak. No, go ahead. No, you go ahead. This is better. This is better than what I had, I promise.
Walking under the arches or under the statues, Lestard tries to avoid the statue's gaze, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like tilting his head. Otherwise, he's been staring up at the academy, like locking eyes with it. But at the inkling of the grand statues, he's sort of trying to muddle along and stay out of the eyesight of even the statues.
Give me a perception check. Lee, I also want you to give me a perception check.
Oh my good perception.
13.
13. You definitely see him like
What?
out of your corner eye move when he gets through the statues. You don't know if he's just like looking around at everything because the school has changed. But I don't think you would have noticed that. Lee, something catches your eye. You notice in part of the courtyard, there seems to be a group of wizards that are dueling each other, but at the same time, like fighting. Like there's some kind of higher tiered, maybe like martial arts that they're practicing to incorporate into magic.
Ooh.
And that catches your eye immediately, and you wander off. You're like, hey,
He's still on his
Fighting?
shoulder, just being like, hey, hey.
yeah, you're like, hey, what are we doing? No, you can hop down and follow the group, but Lee seems to have found something that interests him more than whatever this school is going to offer him.
Fair.
Yeah. Me being more interested in what's going on with Lestard, I'm just like, okay, fine. And I hop off, and it's kind of scary to catch up with them.
So Biscuit's not going to do the Ratatouille thing and just start steering.
Just no, this way.
His hair.
No. This is
I'm
important.
not that dumb
Story.
funded.
I'm
What do you
gonna
mean?
leave it be. He's Lemon. Lemon. This is not towards you. This is towards your character. He's kind of dumb, so I don't think I could help that.
Hey. Says the deaf one.
I'm not deaf anymore.
Why can't I go there?
So as you're
Hold on,
scurrying
Max.
over, you probably hear me like sort of look over at Lestard. It's creepy. I like just look up at the statues.
Yes.
He definitely got a big personality.
Oh yes. Well, I would say that it's somewhat more intimidating in person, even.
It's something, anyways. I don't know if I call it intimidating, but he's definitely fucking creepy. I look straight at the statue. Definitely fucking creepy.
He can make an effort, I assure you, Professor Talon.
Give me an insight check on that one, Max. With that, you guys begin walking.
That's a 6 because I got a 1.
You brush it off. You're like, yeah, probably.
Wait,
Okay.
Mac, Did we ever use that +2 that
Oh
Oh
no!
no, we didn't.
We didn't. Do you want to use the +2
Is
to
it
give
gonna
him an
help, though?
8? I don't know. Give me.
I wouldn't use it on mine. Yeah, I wouldn't use it on that.
Yeah, we'll hold off.
Alright.
But Sigarda,
Use
we're
it on the
holding
next
off on-
roll. Use
Yeah,
it on
we'll
the
use
next
roll. The next roll we remember. Okay.
there we go.
So, Lee, you break off from the group and you guys walk up to the corridor, and Farron goes, "Do you know anyone here by the name of Donna Bello?"
Do I?
Yes, that is the divination professor. She's been moved to the higher towers out of the Western Wing as well since the evocation studies.
Of course, she's the divination professor.
Oh, would it be possible to take me there?
Well, I need to finish.
Oh yes, of
I
course. Right.
Kind of
Yes.
I kind of like flex my leg a little bit. Look, do you have a piece of paper?
Actually, yes, I do. She like takes out a piece of paper.
Okay, so I always have like a writing instrument on me, so I'll pull that out.
It's like
I'm gonna
in your
draw her just, like,
cane.
a little-
You pull it out of the beak of the raven. Just
I'm gonna draw her like just a very like, crude map of like, hey, you're here. You go down here, turn this way, turn this way. That's where the tower is. That's where she should be.
oh
I give the paper back.
Thank
So
you.
just follow that.
oh just
That's
this way.
exactly where she should be. It doesn't mean she's gonna be there. If she's not, come right back here.
Oh yeah, I think I can do that. And she like starts walking away. She goes the wrong direction, and you're like, no.
You're that's
Oh,
you're doing it. You're looking at it upside down.
okay. And she walks away.
Look at Lestard again. These they're the ones who are gonna. I look at how Lee has already walked off. So now you have a badger.
So it's much the same, really. To be
I also kneel down.
absolutely
I
honest.
also want to say I'm realizing that I'm coming off as an asshole as soon as I said that, and I apologize. I don't think that your opinion would mean anything less because you're a badger. I'm just. This is
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. You know what? We should just keep going.
I am a raccoon, sir.
Don't- Shit. I'm so sorry. I'm so-
Professor Giard of the Lows once told me that once you find yourself at the bottom of a pit, you should stop digging.
I apologize. I'm sorry. Let's just keep going.
You begin ascending the stairs,
Let's.
and as you guys stop by, Max, you know that you're supposed to drop off Lestard at a specific office. And Lester,
Yes.
as you begin ascending the tower, you see names you recognize. Professor Jonathan Williams has taken residence as a secondary dueling coach and invocation instructor.
I can't believe that fucking mofo is a professor. This place is going to the dogs, man.
I stop for a second. I look him up and down again. Indeed. Keep going. I keep walking.
Yeah, well, first off,
Lestard's like,
you say, Max will know that Jonathan Williams received his power from a patron. He is a warlock. So his evocation magic was never studied. It was just like, here you go, bro. You're fucking strong now. And he got that like between the summer of his freshman to sophomore year. And after that, he was like a straight A student in evocation. So you're like, okay, all right. You've got some decent opinions.
Interesting.
You guys walk past the office of Lemonista Ladarda, the enchanting professor for Studies 1. It smells of gooseberries and sugar, and the door says
I
out of
stop.
office. Oh, yeah, you stop.
No.
I stop. Should we?
So I
Should we,
thought,
should we- Hold on. No, hold on. Just 1 second. You know what? Actually, I have a quick thing that I need to do here. Let me just really quickly.
Do you knock on the
Yo,
door?
Lemon, you in there?
The door is locked. The door is locked.
Lemon, I can smell you're in there.
What? Visca is just standing there, sees Lestard kind of freaking out, and just kind of goes.
Just starts
yeah,
laughing.
there's no help. There's no help coming from this guy.
Yeah.
That's
No,
no
like,
savior.
I like stand there for about 30 seconds just waiting. I'm assuming there's no answer.
There's no
Looking for
answer.
allies
There's a
here,
door
just
that says,
fucking with this guy and just
Yeah.
A sign that
I
says
know
out
it
of
says
office. Yeah.
not
Okay.
in
Yeah.
office.
Yeah.
I turn around. Oh, guess you're not here. All right, let's keep going.
Oh, well, grand.
Listard.
All right.
I just kind of tug on Listard's sleeve or whatever. You didn't see the sign? Said that she was gone anyway.
I'm
Yeah, but you can never really trust her with a sign. All right, we can go on.
All right, you guys continue
I'm
walking
bringing
up
up
the
the
spiraling
office.
staircase, and you walk up past another office that says Deirdre St. Devon, Nature Studies 1.
Yep.
You pass by that, also has a sign that says out of office till you finally reach the top of the tower. And in Arcana Magic Studies 3, you see the sign of Professor Sark.
Well, there you go.
Lestard is gonna portray not a little bit of terror at that name.
Not at all. No terror at all.
Yeah, not a little bit, a lot of terror.
Okay, yeah.
To the point where he just stops and realizes that, like he's about to meet his death. Like
I look,
literally about to meet his death. And I'd like to make a note that this is a very distinct reaction from reading the note last night. It's a very distinct reaction. That was, at first, I mean, just sheer blushing, and then not dread, but such gob-dropping surprise. This is just plain terror.
Everyone give
it's
me a perception
mud.
check.
What's your first name?
My first name?
Yeah,
Zviska.
Visca.
V-I.
I had 13 for the perception.
Okay.
I turned to Visca. We can wait out here if you want. You don't have to go in.
Oops.
Okay. With your perceptions, all of you immediately notice that like Lestar like stops talking, which is rare for him. Starts sweating and goes from like a shade of red, like pink to red to pale.
I like look up at Lestard and then back down to Visca. I mean, you may not want to go, or you may. I'm gonna wait out here.
I am no stranger to danger, and from what Lestard is giving off, he could use a friend.
You're a good friend, Visca. Good luck.
All right.
With this, I kind of just go back. I like kind of tug Lestard's arm again. It's like, it's okay. I'm here.
I'm gonna stand back up. Well, I don't think you need anything else from me.
What? Are you leaving, sir?
Do you want me to come in with you?
Are
All right. I walk up to the door and knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and as you do, you see Lestar go, oh, and that's we're gonna cut away back to Lee. Lee, you are walking in the courtyard.
fucking hell?
You guys know I love tension. I like to leave on cliffhangers. Lee, you walk into the courtyard, and you are greeted by the sight of a group of 20 individuals that are shooting each other with fireballs and hitting each other. And you see what looks like to be an older man, a human male with like silver hair, a large beard. He's in the black cloak of a teacher, potentially of the school. You see him going, yes, more vigor. Yes, more power. Focus. Your magic comes from the breath. Harness the weave around you. Practice your somatic components. Soon you will not have to use your hand. He sees you standing there and goes, You find the dueling yard and the following explosions. It occupies a wide open courtyard on the eastern side of the academy, ringed by a low stone walls, scorched black from years of inherent spellfire. A dozen students are already paired off and across the courtyard. You see a tall human, somewhere in his 40s, or probably later than that. Close-cropped silver hair with a jawline that suggests he's never been punched in it once. As thin dueling scars run across his left cheekbone and his chins. He surveys you. He notices you. He says, the observation area is along the wall that way.
Well, I like to observe more closely.
He pauses. Something flickers behind his eyes. Not quite interest. He got like more closer to the expression of a man that is found with an unexpected inconvenience. He goes, "This is advanced magical dueling. Prerequisites include completion evocation 2 and demonstration control rating of at least intermediate." He gazes like over you and goes, "I assume you possess neither."
I have my sword.
He like laughs as some of the like group like looks at you and goes, "A sword!" The word lands in the yard like a chair scraping across the stone floor. All the students are like looking over at you and going, "A sword?" The instructor's expression does not change, but something kind of like sets his shoulders shift. He goes, "Mr.
Lee Monkaka, sir."
Mr. Lee Moonkake." He says it like if he's like insulting you. "Mr. Lee Moonkake. Magic dueling is a discipline of concentration, precision, and the arcane theory. It is not sword fighting." The words come back with like a thin layer of like condescension. "I don't teach brawlers." He turns back to his students. "You're welcome to watch from the north wall."
I think you might be able to help me here.
"Help you? How could I possibly help you?"
If I bring forward my shield, will he recognize it as something or some of my insignia?
You bring up the shield and he goes, "Oh, a brother in arms. We of the academy do appreciate the commanders of Paylor and all they have done to bring peace to the city. Yes, come. I will allow you to sit on a class." You sit down and you're like watching. There's like other students that aren't paired off that are like, "Yo, what's up?" They reach out their hands to fist bump you. All of them seem to be in like their later 20s depending on their race. But the thing is, in the academy, any race is welcome, which impedes the rules of the entire city currently. So like you see lizard folk, frog folk, rabbit folk, raccoon folk, anyone that was previously pushed out of the city is in the academy if they are a powerful magic user. So you're like, "Oh, what's up?" You're like getting a couple grins, a couple people looking, you asking to touch your shield. And finally the instructor goes, "Mr. Moonkake, come.
Yes.
What magics do you know?"
About that.
Well, actually, Lee, there is one magic thing you do know how to use. You have a glove on your hand.
Well, true. Well, the only thing that's been accompanying in my travels as of late is this. Then I'm showing him the glove.
He goes, "Oh, wait a minute." He like looks at it and goes, "This is a straight original. You're not old enough to have this. Where did you get this?"
I acquired it from a expedition that I did a few days ago.
"Oh, an expedition you did. This is a powerful magic relic. Wherever you got this from is surely missing it. I'm sure. But you can cast magic with this item, yes?"
Yes, I can.
"Wonderful. Come. Let me pair you off and we'll demonstrate your magic abilities. Let's see what you can do." He is going to pair you off what looks like to be a young human sorcerer of some kind. He's got like dark hair and like a very young jawline. He's kind of like, take it easy on me, right?
I'm just as new as you are into this, so I'll be as easy as I can.
You take out your sword and your shield, and you see the professor go, "Oh, no, Mr. Moonkake. I will take these." And he like takes your shield and your sword. You're like, "Okay." He goes, "Yes, please, magic only." And you're like, Oh. Okay, you hold the glove of green flame blade in your hand. You're like, "Can I cast it without a blade?" You question that for your second, as all of a sudden there's a whistle, and I need you to make an initiative initiative check. All right, with a 10, you see that as soon as the whistle goes, your mind goes back to the days of being a squire in the temple, of dueling all sorts of individuals with sabers and pole arms and fists. Your eyes dart up to the young wizard, and you just launch at them. Without hesitation. They go, oh no! Lee, I want you to give me a unarmed strike with your fist.
Unarmed strike with my fist.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oof. The wizard is unarmed, not quick. You rock him right in the side of the jaw. You see his eyes like the jaw like snaps forward. You hit him right in the face. You come around, grab the side of his hair, and just smash him right in the middle of the nose. Blood splurts down, and he falls directly on the ground, unconscious. You see the instructor just go, Mr. Munkake, no, that is not. Oh dear, Devin, oh dear. And that is where we're gonna pick back up with Lestat, Montbelliard, and Dr. Hieronymus Maximus, and for a Miss Visca, Mudpaw. Get back up to the point in
Start looking like he's walking to his execution here.
Yeah.
Do I just knock on the door?
You just knock on the door.
Yep.
Let me see. Let me get back to my. Okay, here's my inside. Wait a minute. That's not the right part. I'm on the wrong part. I'm on the part where Z was supposed to be here, and I don't want to do that now. Okay, inside the office feels more like a noble's sitting chamber than a professor's workspace. Rich tapestries hang across the stone walls, their woven scenes depicting distant mountains and old magical battles. A cluster of deep cushioned chairs, low couches, and sits arranged near a small hearth where fire burns lazily despite the daylight. Well, I'm going to move you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about. The floor is layered with thick rugs, and a massive desk of polished wood dominates the center of the room. Its surface lined with the neat stacks of books and a few carefully chosen luxury items that speak of old money and quiet power. 3 figures are already waiting. Leaning casually against the desk with her arms folded is Deirdre. The leather of her family ranchero riding gear creaks softly as she shifts weight, the sleeves rolled up high enough to reveal thick forearms and biceps that ripple with muscle. A crooked smile spreads across her face the moment she sees you in the door. In the opposite side of the desk stands Lemonista Ladarda. The halfling enchantress looks like a kettle about to boil over, her small blonde curls bouncing wildly as she rocks on the balls of her feet, barely able to contain herself, her hands clasping and unclasping in excitement as her wide eyes lock upon you. But the person seated behind the desk draws your attention immediately. She sits in a tall, strangely crafted metal chair with a high back that seemed designed more for support than comfort. Nearly 2 years have gone, but you still recognize the tall, the pale, and intense woman before you, even though she looks thinner and almost frail. Her skin is colorless. A jagged scar runs across the entire crown of her head, disappearing beneath strands of platinum blonde hair that have been carefully pulled back. Her eyes, once sharp, bright, now carry a faint milky haze. She tilts her head towards the doorway as you step inside. For a moment it becomes clear she's not actually looking at you. She's listening. Her hands reach outward slowly, searching through the air until her fingers find the edge of the desk. Lesty? Her voice is soft but certain. Is that you, Lestat? A faint smile touches her lips. It's been far too long.
What was walking to his execution again flips, and now it's recognizable to the emotional state when he read the letter. And yeah, dude, Lestat is not made for emotional intelligence and managing his emotional states very well. He is once more flabbered. Stammers a few times, not even paying any attention to either Deirdre or Lemonista, just looking straight at the pale lady in the chair.
I look at Deirdre and Lemonista. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get anything from her, but I'm looking at Deirdre to try to get a read on like what the fuck is going on right now, because this is also not what I thought.
Give me
I
an
was just making a
insight
joke.
check. Give me an insight check. Oop, hold on, I have the wrong screen for the rolls.
16 plus 21.
21. you are so good at reading people. You can see this like almost shit-eating grin where Deirdre has like orchestrated a surprise from someone that Lestard has not seen in years. Like if an old friend were to surprise you for your birthday.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
All right. You can see she lifts her chin slightly, almost inhaling the air between you. She goes, I can smell that you, Lestard.
You disappeared. Where did you go?
Well, she that smile kind of fades and she goes, after the graduation attack by the halflings and the tragic loss of Madame Talon, I and a group of others were trapped under the collapsed debris of the academy grounds, and we were able to find our way out by going down. Unfortunately, the halflings wanted us dead above, and there was nothing but rubble and chaos above, so we dug deeper and deeper, and we were gone so long, Lestard. And then finally we were able to find some form of help. It was hard, Lestard. I didn't eat. I didn't walk upright for months. We found a group of cave dwellers in the bottom that were under an enslavement from a group of other individuals that lay promise to a god that we know nothing about. And oh, Lestard, we found this obelisk. It robbed me of my magics. Any magic healing that has been done to me, she like touches her head, it's been undone.
So, if I had graduated with you, I
Don't think of that.
could have been there.
No, don't think of that. If you were there, you would have surely died. No one other than at the front of the stage survived. Even Madame Talon did not make it out. If anything, you would have graduated and given the speech. I'm glad it was me.
Lestard's legs sort of slowly just give out. And he just sits down on the ground. He just plumps. And from just staring, like locking eyes at the woman in the chair, his eyes starts flipping back and forth. His thinking, his brain is catching up. Starts churning through implications and, well, trying to deal with it as best he can.
Turn it down just a little bit, Mac. Just a little bit hot.
So it's all individual. So if you go to your personal settings, you can go to the audio section.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I should have said that. And then you can set it to your own personal level. My bad. You like flop on the floor. Dr. Talon, you're just like, what the fuck? You've been at this school a long time, but usually Magic's the person that knocks someone on their ass here. As you do that, Visca, what are you're just seeing this person that you've never seen, again, not talk, just finally stopping. You're like,
I'm sort of in shock as well, because I haven't really heard much about the academy, to be fair. I've heard enough, like a little bit here and there, but I'm a raccoon. I don't really need any access to this.
You're like, halfling attack? What? Explosions? What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Exactly, and I'm just kind of like, I see Lestard just like sitting on the ground, and I just kind of, since he's like roughly, his shoulder is roughly where I would be standing, I just kind of put my hand on his shoulder, just kind of comforting.
Damn.
Which sort of wakes him from his hard think on the floor, and his eyes sort of snap up for Deirdre and then Emelista. You both knew?
Deirdre like looks down and goes, no, we recently found out ourselves. I mean, no, we recently found out ourselves. Lester, if we had known we wouldn't have told you. It was under the direction of Headmaster Sark that her presence not be announced outside of the academy.
And I was no longer at the academy, I see. Yes. Yes, naturally. That fits. I am...
Deirdre goes behind the chair and like pushes out Katerina. As you look, you can see like her legs have like shriveled. She doesn't look like she would be able to walk on them potentially ever again. But you can't really see that under the dress. It's a beautiful, elegant dress, as always. It doesn't fit her collarbones. It looks like it was made for her when she was a healthier weight. And it like sits loosely on her shoulders. Like all of the fat on her cheeks is gone. She's almost gaunt, skinny, hollow-eyed. She goes, before we continue, you have a council meeting soon. I have drawn a bath for you in my personal bath. And she shows you like this opulent bathroom that's like steaming tub and like and Max and Dr. Max are like, damn, that's bigger than my fucking bathroom. What the fuck? I thought we were all the same.
Well, actually, I like look over at Veska and I like under my breath, I'm like, fuck you, I guess, right?
She goes,
is it one of those bathrooms where the bathtub is in the middle of the fucking room?
Yeah, it's huge. Well, also it's got to be. It's also got to be able to be used for Katerina to be helped into the bathroom. She obviously can't watch.
Right. Yeah.
It's imagine like a handicap bathroom, like a handicap bath.
Yeah. Assisted living sort of thing.
Yeah, and she goes, there were fresh clothes waiting for you as well. My father insisted you have something decent to wear. Her expression softens.
Yep.
And I'll have breakfast sent up. I'm sure you haven't eaten.
Again, snaps Lestard awake. The mention of the father, and that brings him back on his feet. And sort of collects him a little bit. Very well. Yes, I do. I apologize. I haven't been able to do anything about this. I haven't lived in the style that you are all accustomed to, that we were all accustomed to, since leaving this establishment. I do apologize profusely. And I mean, he seems... this is not snark. It might sound like snark from me, but it's not snark from him.
Meanwhile, Lemonista is practically vibrating with excitement. I told you he would come. Can we just all hug already, please? And she like lunges at your leg, and Deirdre like grabs you and pulls you close, and you feel like the soft, like weak hands of Katerina like grab around you as they're all like Lemon at your leg, Deirdre at your shoulder, Katerina like in your chest as you're finally hugged by your childhood friend, your school friends in a long time.
I mean, I would argue that if he was not at full health, he'd get a few hit points here for healing. At this point, I'd almost argue that he takes psychic damage.
I see Visca, who's again does not like crowds, is all of the kind of like rushing in on the star and just kind of backs away. It's like, nope.
In the huddle, Lestard tries to dare to reach out and just... I mean, he's clever enough to see that the lady, Katerina, doesn't see anymore. She's blind, and reaches out to just hold her hand to affirm his presence properly.
You do. And there's like a small, very weak squeeze from it, as you can feel just how like thin waif-like she's become since her descending into the earth.
I am happy to see you all. He manages to squeeze out.
And with that, we pop back over to Lemon.
Oh.
Sorry. Emotional roller coaster. That's what today is, guys. Lee, you're standing in the courtyard. Your knuckles already covered in this young wizard's blood. He's like getting woken up with smelling salt underneath your boot as the professor's like, no, Mr. Lemon, Mr. Munkake, with magic's feel from your breath. And he like goes, and there's like a firebolt that just ignites out of his hand.
I tried the same thing with my glove.
Okay.
Like,
And as soon as you do, the hand ignites into a green flame, and you're like, yes, excellent, good job. Now make it go out. Yeah.
how? Do I just envision it, or what do I do?
You just feel the weave around you, and you push it through your fingertips, and just breathe.
I breathe at my glove.
You just go, and the flame like moves a little bit, but doesn't like it. Just, like it flickers, but it's still flaming. It's still hot. You pull your face away. You're like,
Like this?
no, like this. And as he's like trying to show you how to do like a firebolt, a young student comes up, a female elf. She goes, Professor Shatad, and the professor turns to look at her run, and he goes, excuse me, Mr. Moonkake, I have some important business to deal with.
Good Lord.
She walks up, and he goes, yes, my dear, how can I help you? Do you know there are many people out? I'm assuming this is official school business. She goes, Professor Talon says I couldn't take the test last night. He looks, but you need that test to pass Arcane 1. Why wouldn't he allow you to take it? He said, well, he caught me with what you gave me. He like shushes her. Lee, give me a perception check.
Blind as fuck.
You are, but you're not deaf.
No,
Oh, no, you're not. Not this time.
You're not deaf. Okay.
Never mind.
So you pick up on all of that, where the student says, "Oh, they caught me with what you try to give me," and you go, shh, not here. We'll talk about this later. What does he say about the tournament? He goes, "Oh, I can do it after the tournament too." He goes, "Do you think you're gonna pass?" She goes, "If I study real hard, I think I can." You are a foolish girl. You're never able to pass this class without my assistance. Don't you worry. I will help you. I will give you something after the tournament, after, and you shall be fine.
I just go,
Oh, Mr. Moonkake. So sorry. Yes, the breath. And he does another firebolt.
No. We're not gonna let this slide.
I assuredly I don't.
God.
I don't know what you mean, Mr. Moonkake.
Well, what thing did you give her?
Oh no, it's just a study aid. Many of the students around here apply it.
Do they now?
Yeah, I mean, I could. He like opens his robe and he shows you like glowing vials of like this blue liquid. He goes, I could offer you potentially some if you're trying to upgrade your magic game, Mr. Moonkake.
That's not how things work.
Oh, I assure you, it does.
No.
Well, Mr. Moonkake, if there's nothing else here, then I really should return back to my class. And observation hours are officially over. And he like walks back to his class.
Okay.
What do you do?
As a righteous, we're trying to be a righteous paladin and whatnot, and going for the light. I kind of want to, take this opportunity to, to do the things right and, not have him do this.
Okay. How would you want to do that though?
Well, he is a teacher, so he has a saying in the academy.
Oh, like a say in the academy? Yeah, he's got some kind of like hold. He's got a stake in it.
Yeah. Well,
what are you gonna do?
Oh, this.
Choices, Mr. Lawful Good Character.
Is there any way I can turn him in the academy?
Yeah, you could potentially talk to another professor to try to submit some kind of. There's got to be something. You could tell somebody. You could always tell somebody.
Yeah.
Could do that.
I find the nearest office, that seems to have some authority.
Okay.
in
You
this
walk
place.
out of the courtyard and you see an open office, what looks like to be some kind of teacher wearing similar robes. They have like a slick back brown color, like brown hair. It looks to be like shaved sides, asymmetrical. He's got like a jagged scar across the eye. He looks like he's grading papers like, nice, fireballs, nice. All right.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Sir?
hey. You don't look to be a student.
No, clearly not. I might have seen aids of magical power in a sort of sense that I find suspicious around here.
Well, can I get your name first? Who are you?
Limon Kake, sir.
Nice to meet you, Limon Kake. I am Jonathan Williams, one of the evocation professors around here. What about magical aids? We're a college. What do you mean?
Well, let's say one of the professors here is teaching in a different way that he should be.
Oh, how should he be? And he like opens up his coat and he takes out a small vial of some white powder. He like puts it on his desk and he just goes, "Woo! How should he be teaching?"
Well,
Ugh.
with that, I just, never mind. I just leave again because they're all a bunch of idiots.
You're just like, oh, fuck me. No, they're all dummies. Okay. So you walk back out to the courtyard. What do you want to do, bud?
It's like a headmaster thing in this area.
You don't know where the headmaster is, but it's definitely not down here. You're like at the first floor of the academy. You never really made it past the second stairs before you saw, oh, fireballs, cool. And you kind of walked off.
I just wander around to see where I can find some else that is not on drugs.
You look around in a college quad looking for somebody that is not high on something. And I got to tell you, Lee, it's not looking good. Give me a perception with disadvantage and we're going to head back over to the other group.
Oh my goodness.
All right. What did you roll? Ooh, a 12 he did. A 12. All right. Back into the office of Katarina Sark. Not the Cuddy Sark you guys thought it might have been. Lestard, you are in the bath. You are getting clean as best you can. There's like very floral smelling soaps, different lotions, potions, concoctions for hair, skin, whatever amount of body skin care you could possibly imagine from Katarina. And she probably has a very intricate skin routine. And you finally take a bath. You put on the clothes, and the clothes are, one, too big for you. They are probably Cuddy Sark's. Two, they're all made with real gold. It's deep purples. You have like one of those like Prince frilly shirts and like cuffs that come out. You're in like black trousers, these like really elegant shoes. You're like these like leather gloves that are too big for your hands.
Wait, these are Daddy Sark's clothes? I'm rubbing my junk of the inside of Daddy Sark's clothes.
They are silk boxers. They are like
fucking
silk
die.
boxers. These are really nice. If you're rubbing your balls on them, it feels better than ever.
Shit. It's like making love to your wardrobe. I am so dead. How? Okay, this is just a character assassination at this point. She's just dressing you up in her daddy's clothes. This is not going to go well.
She goes, I didn't have anything on hand short notice, Lestat. I'm sorry.
This will be. Thank you, Katarina. I do appreciate it. I have not been able to keep up appearances at my current lodgings, I'm afraid. I do so apologize for presenting myself in the fashion I did. Is Katarina the only one in the room?
No,
I guess it doesn't matter if she's in there while he's bathing.
Yeah, she can't see. You're not bathing, but you're getting clothes on, and like Lemonista is like tying your tie because you don't know how to do it. She goes, my father taught me how to do this, and she's like, like fixing your collar. Deirdre's like sitting in the back, just like eating an apple, like, well, Lisa, now you look the part.
Yes. Well, what part is that, Deirdre? The prodigal son or the disgraced scholar?
She looks over at Professor Maximus and goes, "What do you think, Talon?"
Yeah, I mean, I was waiting to ask you what the. I walk over to Deirdre.
Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck is going on, Deirdre?
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So let me fill you in. She like tries to whisper. All
What
right.
story?
Hold on 1 second. I turn to Vesca. Do you want a bath?
It would. I'm
Because you
surprised.
smell tremendously strong of that tree.
One, phrasing could have been better. Two, in the chaos of everything, yes, I would like it if it is allowed. Yes.
You just see
Yeah, I
the
turn to
raccoon
Deirdre.
just like trip off like shirt. They're just like in like a raccoon. Like it's just a
Yeah.
raccoon in clothes. They take off their clothes, they jump into the tub, and you just see like ears pop up and they're just like scrubbing themselves frantically.
Okay. All right, good.
Deirdre's
All
like,
right,
oh,
I turn back to Jude. Okay.
God, dang.
All right, well, good. That was a lot easier than I thought that was going to be.
Right on.
What? I thought that I was bringing one person back here.
Yeah, that's weird. I
All
don't know
of a
why.
sudden-
Yeah, what's going on with these guys?
And they seem
Well-
cool. And they seem cool.
I
But-
would be careful to stretch it that far, Professor Talon. They have been accomplices, co-workers for the past few days. They have performed admirably under the circumstances. There were 2 more, but I guess they shed on the way.
Limited distance. Hey.
From that courtyard, hey! I was told in the letter that I was able to bring witnesses to speak to my my academic progression, and I do have promises to these compatriots that I need to keep. And well, this was acute. I needed to come here first.
Deirdre, what the fuck is going on with Stark's kid?
Oh, Lord. She like pulls you in. She goes, she's suffering from some sort of magic withdrawal. We don't actually know. The doctors don't give her a lot of hope.
There's no listen check
No.
anymore.
Perception.
If,
It's perception.
the Star
Perception.
can hear that.
Perception
yeah.
is all
It's all
sight,
baked
touch,
in.
sound. Yeah, every sense you
Yeah.
have perceive the world around you is all perception. So yes.
Absolutely gonna roll that.
Yep. So with your 14, I'm gonna say you hear the doctors don't make it sound very good, and you just kind of like one of your legs just kind of like gives out underneath of you, and you're like,
Yeah, you just that you're standing still, but you're still tripping, kind of thing.
Yeah. She's
And then fixes Katarina with locked eyes.
yeah. Deirdre, go. Do you hear? You trying like to act like you can hear it, but you can. Deirdre continues to talk to Professor Talon. She goes, "Yeah. Apparently they found some sort of obelisk in the Underdark under the city. It absorbs magic. We don't know where it goes. She was around it too long, along with a few other of our friends. And well, they're not in a bad way, Professor Talon. They're in a wrong way. Like they can't sustain magical healing. All the healing that they've taken is gone. She can't walk no more. She suffered a head wound that just won't close. Her eyes gone. Her sight not. Her hearing not better. She can't taste nothing."
Why wasn't I told any of this?
You're first. I wasn't told any of this. She told me herself.
What? Just breaking the subterfuge completely here. What rock was this obelisk?
Are you asking Deirdre or are you asking Katarina?
Just asking, open to the room. Let's start us a little. The whole shock, fear, dread, shock, heartache. All of this is kind of boiling into a little bit of pissed off at this point. just a smidge.
You
Pissy at this point to everyone involved. I think.
Katarina's small hand like grabs the couple of your fingers in your hand like a little bit and like grabs them. She goes, my adopted father is currently studying the rock, trying to glean some purpose from it. There are surgeries that have kept me alive. She like grips your hand a little bit more. but there's hope.
Grips back.
There is hope. I will be walking soon. The new Hun bean that my uncle, my adopted father now has brought back to the island yields great test, full of supposed weave. I'm supposed to start a regime of pills.
What was the is this the kind, well, they don't know, but what was the kind of rock? Obsidian. Right. I wrote it down. I'm professional. Was it perchance obsidian?
It was very
This
dark.
obelisk?
Katarina goes, it was black to the touch, like light disappeared inside of it.
May I, at some point, depending of course how today progresses, take a look at this obelisk of yours?
It's several buildings tall, Lestard, in the Underdark. Unless you plan on making a long voyage down, which I do not recommend. I would say not.
I would almost assume that your foster father would have moved heaven and earth to procure this obelisk to the academy, but very well.
We have taken to studying it on site. I mean, Lestard, there's no reason if you want to earn your degree that you couldn't join the expeditions, but I wouldn't want that for you. It steals your magic. You are so full of it.
How do they study it?
Day laborers, miners. They have to like work through them, and they have like special goggles that only last a certain amount of time. I mean, excuse me. They have these special goggles.
She said all that to me.
Yeah, they have these special goggles that allow us to scry through the eyes of people without magic that don't seem to be affected by it. But the goggles only last a certain amount of time before the magic is withdrawn. Even high-level scrying spells on the goggles themselves are worn away in a matter of minutes. It's tough to it's hard to study without succumbing to And she looks back at Katarina.
How many people?
They all just kind of look at each other and they don't say anything. Well, the people that can see. Katarina is just like looking off into the distance.
How long has this been going on for?
How long? Do you know it's been like a year and a half since the death of your mother?
Yeah.
So,
but I'm asking them, how long has this been going on for?
Deirdre shrugs. Lemonisa shrugs, and Katarina is silent.
Going on right now? I'm like looking at Deirdre like very seriously.
Professor,
how are you okay with this,
Professor Talon? It's the only way to. She looks at Katarina to potentially save Katarina.
Is that really the reason?
You guys, all right, hear me out. Give me insight checks, both of you. Let's do that. Let's do insight checks. That'll do that. So I can go off something more concrete.
Bad. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
It's 8.
8. All right. So Professor Talon, you have been kind of fed up with a lot of what's happening here. Now, you know Deirdre, if she were to have some kind of information, she wouldn't hold it back. She's never been blunt. She's never hidden. She's always been a very authentic person. So her just literally shrugging, she's like, I don't know. That's like, okay, you probably don't know. Lemonista probably couldn't keep a secret to save her fucking life. So you're like, right. Okay, that's fucking off the rip. But Katarina's quiet. Something is preventing her from speak. You don't know if she's afraid to or if she is afraid to give the information. Lestard, knowing more about the academy and particular group of people, you have suspicions.
Lestard is gonna kneel down, having dressed up and kind of standing. I'm assuming, considering there's a little bit of hand pinching, finger pinching.
Sure, yeah.
Between Katarina and Lestard, he's standing by her. He's gonna kneel down right in front of her, as if, connecting with her in a way, as if she was still seeing, kind of thing.
It's more for you than her.
Well, I mean, it's a sign of respect kind of thing as well. just not assume or dismiss that sort of connection. And did Sark's study really begin with you finding the obelisk?
We didn't know of its existence until we found it. Yes.
Lestat is going to be very mindful to see if there's any sort of messaging going on through the hand clasp.
There is no pattern to it that you'd recognize other than you ask her a tough question, she gives you a tough answer, like about her, about what happened. You can tell like the whole ordeal that she has been through has been heavily traumatizing. Because not only did Madame Talon die, other students died. Her friends were dragged in who were watching her graduate. Like she went through a very traumatic experience with other individuals.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to push any harder on her, at least on it. But
wait, go ahead.
Yeah,
Professor
no. He's going to stand back up again, and he's still pissy. You can't
just.
I'm gonna walk over as he stands up, and so she's sitting down.
Mm-hmm. She's in a wheelchair, essentially a wheelchair, without calling it a wheelchair.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder. Where's your dad?
Oh, the headmaster Sark is out for a while. He's on adventure.
I'll be in my office.
All right, you head out. You walk away, and Lemony says, like,
Professor...
Oh yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Professor Talon? Sir?
Stop.
I have no credence to tell you what to do or how to do it, but I would suggest not taking your concerns to the headmaster at this moment, if my say-so bears any weight with you at all, sir.
Thank you. Good luck.
Professor Talon, can you give me an insight check real quick?
Ooh, that's bad also. 7.
Even with like barely hearing his final statement, you can still hear like a tremble in his voice, like of actual fear. Okay. And so begins the case of Lestat Montbelliard. You guys, the time quickly approaches to where oh, I'm sorry, go ahead, Vishka.
Am I still taking a bath? What the heck?
You've been in the water, just big chill, just like you're swimming. The bath is huge compared to you're like swimming around. Also, like the smells and fragrances you've never smelled before. The way it feels on your fur, you're like playing in the bubbles. You've never seen like a bubble bath before. You're like, oh. Wait, do you remember
when Visca comes out of this, she's gonna look like a groomed Pomeranian, right? Just because she's gonna be.
Do you guys remember that scene in Pocahontas where the raccoon is actually in the bubble bath and like messing with the dog and like popping bubbles and eating grapes and like snarling at it? That's basically what's happening. She's like eating the grapes that are like.
Oh yeah.
So you're just shoveling them into your mouth as you're like sitting in the water, and someone goes to grab it, and you go.
My grapes. I'm not done.
But yeah, okay. Let me get back to the council chamber is smaller than you expected. No grand amphitheater, no tiered seats packed with robed judges. Just a long rectangular table of dark wood in a room that smells of old ink and cold stone. 5 professors behind a loose, unhurried line, some with papers before them, one already yawning into the back of her hand. A single chair has been placed on the opposite side of the table, facing all of them, waiting for you. A placard near the door reads, Lower Academy's Council, Re-enrollment Review, Case Montbelliard, L. And that's where we pick up with Lemon. Lemon, you're standing in the courtyard looking around the quad of loosely gathered students. A young student has just come to a professor as you have just snitched on the professor for giving other students some kind of performance enhancing substance. And you walk around, you don't see
Yeah.
anyone else of authority that could potentially help you here.
Okay. There's still student. What about the student that was the professor?
She's still around. She's like in the quad talking to a group of like other girls and maybe a couple other guys.
Goodness. I don't know. But the guy that I beat up.
He's on the ground still, like kind of like snapping too, I guess.
I go to him and just, pick him up.
Oh, please don't hit me again. Please don't hit me again.
Dad, don't worry about it.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I may have come up with a morphism that I intended to, but I've been in.
You like
in,
raise your hand. He
quite a
like
few
flinches. Yeah, I can. I can
I've
see.
been in quite a few battles lately, so yeah. And
my name's Peyron. Nice to meet you.
my name is Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. Do you always punch people directly in the face during a magic duel?
Well, my previous battles have intended to do so.
Oh, that's
Unless they beat me first, of course.
Unless they beat you first. Okay, well, do many people beat you? And he like shakes his nose and like pops it back into place. Oh, there we go. Like a bit of blood like comes out.
Only once. The ground was very soft. It was kind of crumbly, and it just.
Oh.
It was fine. But you learn.
I learned to get out of the way of a fist. God, you hit like a truck. Though I did see your movements, and like he like jumps back. He does an actual dodge, something that you do not see any other student here doing. Everyone seems to plant their stand and just hurl until one of them falls down. This seems to be the only person that's willing to get the fuck out of the way now.
Why are you so skittish? I'm not prepared to attack you.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to read. Most magicians have their hands up. You came at me out of nowhere. It was hard to read your stance. Can you show me that again?
Well, I can.
Okay, yeah. So you go ahead and give me a are you proficient with survival? Let me look at your character sheet really quick.
Survival. Yes, I am.
You are. Okay. Go ahead and give me a survival check with advantage to teach this man how to do a basic boxing stance. 17 plus 2, because we keep forgetting to do the plus 2 from Singardi. Thank you, Singardi.
That's true.
Thank you, the follow bot, Nanny. You guys are you are teaching him like basic like fighting, and not like boxing where you're up here, like using your hands to move, like hitting them in the sides, like anywhere that's viable to you hit, you're like, yo, hit them there. Just because you can't hit him in the face, so you start like going through like basic like fighting, and as you're doing that, you hear, "Hey, you, are you teaching one of my students?" And you turn around and you see Professor Shitad glaring at you from across the courtyard.
Well, I only teach him to defend himself.
He need not defend himself, but with magics.
Well, the best magic is in oneself, and if your magic runs out, you have to have some basic knowledge.
Give me a let me look at your character sheet. You're having a teaching moment with this person, but you're telling the truth. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Not persuasive enough.
Jack just gave me advantage to the roll. Thank you. You don't know Jack for giving the DM advantage for once.
Oh my goodness.
Double ones. It can happen.
Double ones.
But it can't happen. It didn't happen though. Okay, one happened. One did happen. That's actually insane. He looks and goes, "You think you know better than me? the vice chair of Lower Academy Magic, the dean of the Demolisher. I am the fire that burns ravens, drops academies. And his like hands ignite into flames.
What were your rank again? Sorry, there was too many syllables there.
I knew someone couldn't handle it. I challenge you to a duel.
Oh, great. Another one.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
And with that, we're going to pick back up in the council chambers. Sorry, guys. Whiplash.
Right.
I'm just going to put you guys here. All right. We're just gonna hang out. Faerun's not here. Change the layers. Okay, so you guys are in the council chambers. Let me move. I keep having to scroll back up on my script too. This is probably a bad idea. I should have just kept it all here.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Live and learn. The woman at the center of the table speaks first without looking up from her papers. She's broad-shouldered human, her reading spectacles perched at the very end of her nose. I can't do that, actually. Her gray-streaked hair pinned back with aggressive efficiency. Lestat Montbelliard, formerly enrolled in Madame Talon Academy of Mages, Soothsayers, and Magicians. Departed without formal completion of degree requirements. She turns a page. 3 years, 7 months of study. Incomplete. Your opening statement.
Objection, ma'am. I did not depart so much as was ejected, ma'am.
Noted. Your opening statement.
My opening statement is such that I have secured patronage from several of the faculty here at the Academy that can vouch for my academic credits to continue on with my studies here under the roof of the Academy instead of elsewhere, where my work will no doubt deteriorate.
She finally looks up after your statement, and she just kind of like goes, "You've submitted a petition citing gaps in academic fields as grounds for re-enrollment. I will be," she like takes off her glasses, but I can't do that because I can't read my script without it. "I will be direct with you, Mr. Montbelliard. This council has reviewed your transcript." There's a pause. She goes, "It is unusual." To her left, you see what looks like to be an elder elf go, he like leans forward and like narrows his eyes. He's got ink stains on his fingers. He's got like a beard that like wisps down past his chin. His robes are like cracked and yellowed. And it's got like a symbol from some academy, like before Talon, before you can even think of. He goes, "Advanced theoretical conjuration, obscure cartography of plania boundaries, history of pre-collapse magical civilizations, twice. Forbidden Texture Seminar, Comparative Demonology." He like looks up. "You sat in on Comparative Demonology as a second-year student?"
I found the subject fascinating and useful for my further studies, sir.
He says,
And thus I came here to learn, and thus I did try my damnedest too. And if your curriculum, or if the curriculum of the time, was found lacking, I saw fit to rectify that.
"I see." He sets down the paper and goes, "And yet, no evocation studies, no abjuration, no fundamental of magical ethics, no thesis statement presented on the end of your term." The woman in the center folds her hands. "You've built quite an impressive tower, Mr. Montbelliard, with no foundation." The room's quiet for a moment. But then,
Ma'am, may I speak?
yes, go ahead. Zombies.
I realize that my following statement will not necessarily be received well in these halls that focus so much on the athletic pursuits of magical theorem, but it is my distinct opinion that evocation is the sorcery of tavern brawls and flamboyant exhibitionism, not actual magical understanding. Ma'ams, sirs.
You see a dwarven professor adjust some papers and goes, I would have reviewed your fieldwork submitted in support of this petition. The preservation notes on the blood elk harvest alone represent applied magical botany that most of the fourth-year students could not replicate. This man clearly works. There's a small silence between the five of them. The woman in the center removes her spectacles. Miss Montebelliard, the council is not unsympathetic to your situation. However, re-enrollment requires demonstrated commitment to the missing fundamental coursework. We are prepared to offer you conditional pathway.
And what does such a conditional pathway entail? I shall assume that it has to do with evocation.
You will complete 2 fundamental credits through approved fieldwork. Practicals. As you said, you won't gain anything more from being here. Why not learn on your own? You seem to be very capable of that. Under supervised labor that satisfies the requirement of both abjuration studies and applied evocations. She slides a single folded document across the table to you. The Cuddy Sock Old Town Revitalization Project has submitted a request for a qualified academic liaison. The work is not easy. It is not glamorous. However, the kind of work that builds foundations. She folds her hand. Complete it. Submit a documented fieldwork report. Submit your thesis. And return to this council. You have a year's time.
He's walking up to the desk, just looking through the papers. Again, he's pissy. So his deference to the council may not be what it once would have been, or what it would have been if he just came in directly. I'll
Also,
look through it, and his.
I will
Yeah.
say there is a caveat. As you look through it, it does say everything. It's like you will earn these credits by doing so-and-so jobs under the Old Town Revitalization Project, a level 3 and a level 4 job. You will also need the signature of a liaison that will support and supervise as your benefactor.
Does the sitting council have a benefactor, a supervisor in mind, or is that for up to me to find one?
Through the powers that be, the center woman like puts her glasses back on. We were not granted the access to determine your liaison. Unfortunately, Headmaster Sock himself, for some reason, has taken a very keen interest into your case, Mr. Montbelliard. I assure you, without that, you would not be sitting here this quickly. We did not have much time to go over the details, but it seems that he has chosen them for you.
You do not, ma'am, with all due respect, I need not be reminded of the weight and importance of Headmaster Sock's attention, ma'am.
She smiles. We aren't the only ones that would be watching you, Mr. Montbelliard. I believe you are already familiar with Professor Talon.
By reputation, mostly, yes.
Wonderful. You will seek him to be your liaison. You will, after the completion of every performance task done by the Old Town Revitalization Project, bring your completion of work to him where he will sign off on completion and administer a test of evocation or abjuration, depending on the work that you do, to satisfy your credits.
And once those are satisfied, I will be able to enroll back and continue my core studies, or my studies to my thesis papers designs, yes?
I believe there's been a miscommunication. This would cause you to graduate, Mr. Montbelliard. You would earn your degree. And of course, and up to
Excellent.
the amount of credits, you would become Dr. Montbelliard.
Excellent. He's about to ask for a pen, but realizes, well, actually, no. He's reaching into his coat, but it's not his coat, so he doesn't have his pen.
Actually, what
Which
you
is
find
frustrating to
in
him.
the coat, as you stick your hand in it, is the handle of a blade. like a dagger.
Takes the hand away. Does any of you perchance have a pen?
They
so I
all
can
whip
sign
out
this?
quills.
Oh, excellent. It takes from the dwarf, I think, because
Sure.
the dwarf was amenable to him being entered and accepting it graciously, dipping, wiping a little bit, signing his name, handing it back, strewing a little bit of sand onto the paper, doing it very formally.
You still need to give this to
That's it.
Professor Talon and require his signature. It was not up to us if he would actually accept. Should he choose not to, we'll have to find you a different liaison.
I believe that I can communicate the importance of this missive to Professor Talon sufficiently, ma'am.
Wonderful. All right. Case dismissed. And the council adjourns. They stand up. They walk away. You exit out. You see Vishka is sitting there like with her ear pressed to the door as it opens. She's like, "Oh!"
An absolute
I wasn't
poof.
doing anything. I wasn't doing anything.
Wasn't all. She's had like time to like comb out her fur, but it's still very poofy. You begin making your way to the remnants of where you knew Professor Talon's office was, and you knock on the door with Visca in tow.
Or can figure out
Yeah,
at least. I
you
mean,
know your
it
way.
knows the general layout of the faculty offices.
With Visca in tow.
With Visca
Yeah,
in tow.
yeah,
You-
absolutely.
You see the door.
Actually, were there any snacks inside the council chamber?
No, not for a lower
Nothing?
magics.
Oh,
No.
shit.
Sads.
Yeah, sorry.
Sads.
LOL. All right, so
All
you're
right,
at the
well,
door.
knock on the door. Yeah.
Professor Talon, for the 4th time and is under a 24-hour period, you have had a knock at your door.
Okay, so when I went back to my office, I was actually looking up my last known contact address for Gilliard of the Lows. So what's been my progress on that?
When Gilliard left, he did give you what is called like a message stone, where you can like drop a little message
Okay.
and he can check it. Like he gave them to people that in the school that he felt were of good character. You know, Deirdre has one, Lemonista has one, Katarina has one. You have one.
Okay, so I've written up a message for that, which I feel like I'm probably in the midst of writing
Yeah,
when the knock comes.
perfect.
Please tell me it's like the T9 language, you know?
All
the
right.
THX. It's just acronyms.
Oh yeah.
Who is it? Because this is late. Is it late? What time of day are we at? Now?
So
Is it still middle of the day?
it's still like middle of the day, but at the same time, you have no courses for the day, and you don't have office hours. This is your like day off. That's why they
Okay.
asked you to do it. Also,
Yeah. Who is it?
It's me, Lestad Montpellier, sir.
What are you doing here? Come in.
Opens the door. He's a lot more determined than what
When I
Talon
saw you last.
has perceived last. Again, still pissy, but very much beelining. He has got a goal. And looks straight at Talon, which he probably didn't do much of previously. He is emotionally collected, or at least sharpened at this point. Landing from the shock and awe, and now he's pissy.
I rest like the quill against the side of my face as I kind of just tilt it to the side. Mr. Montbelliard.
Professor Talon. Sir, I have a proposition for you, or the council that reviewed my petition has a proposition for you, and I'm amenable to it. You may
The
read the
council.
details here, hands over the documentation, and
Put
then
my
gives
quill back in the ink.
gives a short, rundown of it. I am to have some provisionary field work overseen by a supervisor. Both, the council saw fit to suggest you, and
Put me in charge of this.
Yes, verily.
Why? What did they tell you? Why? Is there just one page, or is it more than one page?
it's one page. It's just one document
Okay.
that says that you are to be assigned as his liaison.
I do not know the
Did they say why?
council's. No, I do not know the council's reason for it in detail, even if they would have told me truthfully. But they did make a point to pronounce that Headmaster Sark had taken an interest in this whole affair.
Really?
Really.
I don't know what to think about you, Lestard. You're a strange man. You smell good now.
That'll be short-lived, I'm sure.
Accurate.
What are you going to do?
I have studies of my own that I have attempted to commence during my, shall we call it exile, sir? I plan to resume those. And I believe that I can make these requirements work in my favor. Not to say that I will have some limited access to the academy, which will further progress my studies. And I believe that those studies may at least be tangential to the circumstances of Professor Sark, Lady Katarina.
What are you studying?
Let us call it the transference of energy, sir. The nature of the movement of energy between the planes, sir.
Fine. Sign the thing. There.
Thank you, sir.
Where are you staying, Lestard?
Oh, and now he blushes a little bit. I have an abode and workshop. It describes the street location and the little alleyways sticking off of a little thoroughfare and the slums, recognizing a tavern like half a block away, kind of thing, and goes into a lot more detail than maybe
Is
Max
necessary.
requires, right?
Basically, underneath of a brothel next to a bar, and it's a ramshackle little taxidermy shop.
Right
So once
between
I
a
get my sort
butcher
of idea
shop,
of where it is.
right
Yeah,
between
yeah.
a butcher shop and a physician's, or kinda
Yeah.
nestled in between them.
All right. Once I finish
Visca, who's been
grading
kind of quiet.
these- Oh, sorry. I guess
Oh.
you made a
Who's been
little
kind
sound. I'm sorry.
Visca, who's been kind of quiet the whole time, just goes, "Oh, I know exactly where that is."
Just like a little muppet just popping out of the carpet, like you do.
I go
Once
to
I
the butcher
finish
quite
grading
often.
these,
Good friend of mine.
I'm going to make my way there.
Oh, you're coming to visit. So that's probably not necessary. We could set up rendezvous elsewhere, I'm sure.
Until we finish what you're doing, and until I know more about what's happening in the Underdark, I'm getting out of here. So I'll be there. But I got to finish grading these first.
Oh,
Turn
yes.
back to his papers.
Yes, you do that, sir. Thank you. May I know an approximate time when you might be showing up? Suddenly looking a
What's
little flustered again.
What time is it right now?
It's like 2:30.
How long would it take to walk there?
You still got the limp. I'd say almost like 3 hours, just as long as it took to get down there the first time. So a good amount of
I'll
time.
be there after dinner. I'll bring my own bed sheet or my own bedroll. You won't have to worry about me. We'll find a space on the floor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Yes.
I
Sir.
hold out the
Absolutely,
paper.
sir.
I hold out the paper to him. You want this, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, very much so, sir. Yeah, I will warn you though that the accommodations may not be to your standards here. Fair
You
warning.
think I've never slummed it before? I hold him out the paper.
Thank you, sir. No, I actually would not believe such a thing. But if you say so, sir.
I look back down to my papers. All right, I have to finish these.
Very well, sir. Thank you, sir. Let's go, Visca. Let's go.
And Lestard.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And with
Stop
back
calling
away,
me sir.
and with that,
See you
we
later,
go
sir.
over. Wait, one more. See you later. And then after that, we go back to Lemon, staring down what looks like to be this wizened elder sorcerer, the evocation department head, the man that teaches dueling at this academy. He seemed to have taken some kind of a bug up his butt about Lee teaching some
More than a butt.
yeah, more than the butt. Teaching his some of his students, and he's challenged him to a duel of magics. Lee, what do you do?
Well, I don't have much magic going for me, other than my.
Your hand's still lit, so you don't have to worry about that going out yet.
Yeah, that's true. Well, what can I tell about him? You know,
He's old. He seems to be high on something. He is like irrationally angry. There's like a pulse. There's like a pulsing vein in his head. You didn't show him anything that literally any other person at the school could have showed him if they knew anything about boxing. So you're unsure why he's even taking like umbrage about this.
why do you have a standing against me teaching one of your students?
Because I am the best teacher in the land. No one can tell me I'm not, and no one shall teach in my classroom. Arm yourself, ready yourself, Mr. Moonkake.
All right, bring it on.
All right, give me an initiative check. The kids start like backing up. They're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, there's gonna be a. They just like, the wizard fight! They start like yelling, fight. All right. Hold on, let me get the combat music up. What am I gonna. Actually, this is a good one. Okay. So, oh my God. Oh no. I have a -2 to initiative. Okay. Lee, as soon as this man said, like, you hear like a whistle sound from like a student, your training immediately kicks back in. Do you close the distance between you and this old man? What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna use my, the glove against him in some sort of way.
Okay, go give me an unarmed strike plus, and then let's see what happens if you make contact.
I mean, I do.
Okay, so as soon as you come to hit, he's gonna cast shield, and as he casts shield, this shimmering yellow shield appears in front of his face. Your fist hits the shield, it cracks and shatters as the green flame blade punch makes contact squarely with his jaw. You're gonna go ahead and roll the unarmed strike plus 1d8 of green flame blade.
1d8.
Yeah, so I think your unarmed strike is just 3, right, for damage.
That could be bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So you do 4 bludgeoning damage plus the 1d8 for punching this guy with the green flame blade. Go ahead and roll 1d8 on the d20, the roll 20 on the dice, please.
120. Let me see here. Dice is 1d8.
Oh no! Okay, so you do 8 points of bludgeoning and fire damage. The fist shatters through his shield. You rock him from right to left. He goes completely standing to on the ground. His beard is ignited in flame. His hair, you stand over him. He goes, no, get away from me! And he's gonna cast Thunder Wave. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. And that's a plus with advantage from Hido's. Hido's giving you advantage. Go ahead and roll it. he casts Thunder Wave, and you just literally like sidestep the wave, instead of going sideways for some reason, he tried to get it into a complete vertical line to push you away only. You sidestep and grab his 2 fingers that he used to cast the somatic spell. What do you want to do now? Your hand's on fire. You're holding a man by his 2 fingers. His face is partly charred and bleeding. He goes, no, no.
Do I rub salt into the injury? Just smash him again.
Oh my gosh.
You get +2 to the roll.
So basically, before I give him one more chance, do you think I should train your students or not?
Give me a persuasion check. He is stubborn.
Persuasion. Where's that? Oh, there we go.
I am
Don't forget the +2.
Oh yeah,
+2.
14. With the 14, he goes, maybe they could stand to learn a thing or two from you. Do you want to punch him? Or do you want to let him go?
Yes.
Oh, you
Yes!
yes! All right, roll for it.
Unarmed strike.
Yep. He casts shield again. As you punch him with the left hand, the shield shimmers back up in front of his face, doing anything he can to protect himself. The shield holds from your ungloved fist as you just punch into this magical shield. You're like, ah, fuck. I didn't feel like steel, just felt like air stopped. You're like, God damn it. He is gonna do Thunder Wave again. Make another dexterity saving throw. He's not backing
good
down.
Lord.
He's not giving up. He's an old,
boy.
stubborn man. 13 saving throw. You are gonna take. Oh my goodness. Lee, you take 11 points of thunder damage as you are
Jesus
hurled back
fucking Christ.
10 feet away from him. The courtyard thunders. Professor Talon, Montbelliard, this guy, you hear a coming from outside the office that shakes all of the windows. You're like, oh no. Where's
What
Lee?
was that?
Oh boy.
Oh, Professor Shitade is at it again, I'm sure.
What do you guys want to do?
Should we go check on Lee?
We should probably go check that out. Let's go.
Yeah. You guys begin making your way down the
Well.
courtyard stairs, and as you do, you find yourselves face to face what would looks like to be a huge group of children going, fight, 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 fight. And there's bolts of lightning flying, there's green flame everywhere. As soon as you see the green flame, Montbelliard, you're like, oh no, it's Lee. But Professor Talon, there is a large group of children screaming, fight, 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 fight.
What the fuck is going on here?
Kids are like, oh
Well,
no,
a fight.
they like get
A
out of your
fight,
way, but there's
sir.
still people like chanting, fight, fight. Some students leave, some don't.
Okay, so do I see Lee is in this fight?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I can
Good
see who
boy.
he's against right away.
Oh, as soon as you get close to the front, you're like, who's fight? You look over, your voice stops as you see Professor Shatad, bloodied face, partly charred, like on the ground, like firing thunder waves at Lee with a flaming green hand. He's got like this, like his nose is broken in several places. Some teeth are missing. He's got like a fierce look in his eyes. Lee, I believe it is your turn.
Can I do a quick bonus action just before Lee goes? And
Oh,
then
yeah.
I can do initiative or whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Just as a
yeah.
bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Lee. So I'm going to do a quick Shield of Faith on Lee, and that just gives you a +2 to your AC for basically the duration of this fight for sure.
Let's fucking go. All right. So, Lee, you
Okay.
Lee, you're as soon as you like get back up, you feel this shimmer of light around your arm as an ethereal golden shield appears on it like a buckler. You're like, all right. What do? You don't know where it came from either.
Well, I just go. I just go against that dude.
All right, you run back up onto Professor Shatad. You make the distance again in like seconds. He's not accustomed to your speed. A firebolt fires where you were sitting. The snow puffs up. You cross the distance. You're on top of him. He's still on the ground. Like, no. What do you do?
I get ready to strike once again.
All right, you prepare the green blade punch. What do you do? And you want to bring it down, or you want to try to get him to stop because you are beating up an old man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like kill him. That's not my point.
You don't have to kill him necessarily.
Accidents happen, sir. It's fine.
What do you say to him?
Well, I say that, person should always learn from whoever. No one can just be a teacher. If a person wants to learn, then they have to learn from someone.
Then you shall learn from me! And he's gonna fire a firebolt into your face at level 5. Oh, wait! No! Wait a minute! Lee, your armor class is 20 right now!
Yes?
The firebolt ricochets, your shield leaps off your hand and hits and like intercepts the level 5 firebolt. As the flame ignites in your face, the yellow shield kind of disappears back invisible. As you look down at the old man who's who did that? What do you do, Lee? He just tried to shoot you in your face as you try to like give him a breather.
May as a little bit of an outside interference thing, seeing Professor Talon kind of butt into this fight. May Lestar do a little cheeky magic hand and do a con show on Professor Shithead? Just to give him disadvantage or something?
Sure, you like shove him off balance a little bit with your mage.
No. That's not what a concho is. A concho is a thing that Japanese school kids do to their teachers, where they essentially
the 1,000 years of death. 1,000 years of pain. Got it.
Yeah,
Got
1,000
it.
years of death.
Invisible magic hand just goes whoop.
You do some. Okay. All right. Wow. I was not prepared to answer this question today.
Visca, in the meantime, is just heard like Lemon try and give this guy an out. Saw what the guy did and just tells Lee, "Fucking punch him!"
Yeah. Like, all right, Lee, you.
What's the reason right there?
You see the professor go, oh, like leap into the air a little bit. What do you do?
Well, I'll smack him.
You smack him. All right. He's on the ground. He has you have advantage to the attack. Go ahead and roll.
Okay. Unarmed strike again.
With advantage.
Eesh.
With advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage. He's on the ground.
Because the
All
con
right, there you go.
Figure out bum.
Okay. Go ahead and roll with the green flame blade. So 4 plus you go ahead and roll the D8.
The D8.
All right, so far you have done 27 points of damage to this man's cranium. You reel back the hand. As soon as he goes, oh, you punch him. His head goes from where it was to the ground in so fast that it bounces a little bit, and he lays there in the snow, blood pooling around his eyes, his nose, as the student body just is in absolute silence. Everyone's just like,
I'm gonna walk over to them.
everyone starts whispering, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit.
I'm gonna put my hand on Lee's shoulder. You got him. It's over. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him too when I touch him.
Yep, go for it.
So that's a 1d8 plus 3 because I'm doing a first level.
Yes.
So you just gained 7 to your health, Lee.
Sheesh.
And then I sort of like, as I like do that, like, I don't know if you see like a little bit of like the magic or whatever, like pass from my hand onto him, but I kind of like lean in and I just say, good job. Quietly.
Oh yeah. The student body is still in shock as Lee, you feel the surge of power. You felt being healed before. You're like, oh shit. Can you like look at him with surprise?
I'm going to turn to the bloody dude on the ground. Well, first of all, I'm going to look around. Everyone, get the fuck out of here and go back to class.
Oh fuck! Like the student procession starts like, oh fuck, as the professor's like, good job.
Is Professor Shatad like? What's his status?
You don't know. Not good. Not good.
Like, are his eyes open?
No.
He's conked out.
Okay, I'm gonna do
I did a good job,
a medicine like a medicine check on him
Sure,
to
sure.
determine his status.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Lee, you really fucking. That's 18.
Okay. You feel his pulse. It's there. You check his nose, clearly broken. You like look around his mouth. There's no teeth in his like back of his throat, but they're like definitely around the place. Like you could heal him. And the beauty of this is if you healed him now, all that would fix. But if he's left like this for too long, this stuff doesn't fix itself. You know what I mean?
Reginald, can you hear me? I'm like just kneeling over him, like singing to him, like just sort of more him.
Nothing. He's like talking to a corpse.
Lee, how much damage? He did at least like 20 damage to him, right?
Oh, he did more than that.
27.
Yeah. 27.
27.
Yeah.
and a
Okay.
half.
All right. So I'm gonna use another cure wounds on him. Can I intentionally take a 1? That's the thing you can do, isn't it?
You
Or
can
no?
take a 1. I'm gonna say you can take a 1.
For it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can
take a
take
1.
I'm gonna say you can take
There's
the 1.
also a roll advantage with Formidable.
Yeah. So I'll take the 1 on that. So
Yeah.
that does him 4 healing.
Okay, you like slap his face and he goes, and like some teeth pop back in his mouth and his nose is still broken. He goes, he looks up, what? He like bleary eyed makes contact with you, Professor Talon.
I'm gonna lean right over him. Reggie, if I ever see you doing any fucked up shit again, I'm going to let him break your face again.
Give me an
And I'm
intimidation
just
with
gonna stand
advantage.
up.
Give me intimidation with advantage.
And I'm just gonna.
God damn, bro, you're a
The
scary
first one
professor.
is a 14 plus 2, and the second one is a 13 plus 2, so 16.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
yeah, 16.
You hear him go, the threat very real. Do you see like like the snow around him just start turning yellow?
Oh my god. I just stand up and pat Lee on the back. Good job. Good job.
And you go back to grading.
That's it.
Lee, you re-meet your friends. And that is where we're calling it for the day. You guys don't know where Fair and Shadow Walker is.
No, we don't.
But
No.
thank you guys for playing. I hope
Good
you.
session.
Oh, dude,
Good session.
dude, I was
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
yes.
That was great.
Oh,
WDM.
oh, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For anyone watching at home, I told Hydos in private, I was like, I'm casting you to play a part in my show because I think you'd be good at it. And God damn it, if I am not just slapping myself on the back, like, good job, Mac.
Dude.
Good fucking job.
Dude,
Yeah, right.
your descriptions of things are so well done. Like,
I don't know what you're talking
you're
about.
excellent DM.
I'm a fucking terrible writer. I'm a terrible DM.
Hydos, this is the first time I've ever done D&D, and I'm fucking loving it.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so fun. Like,
hope you
it's
guys
so
enjoy it.
fun. So,
I'm so
you guys
sorry.
are all awesome to play with.
Yes, I'm so sorry that we lost someone early on. I did intend for a little bit more, but I had to take that out. You know, we roll with the punches in improv. And but other than that, guys,
Yeah.
thank you guys so much for playing. Let me give some quick shout outs to JPS_Lindberg, High Dose, Lemon Cake, and TrashpandaShay. Amazing streamers, amazing friends. Potentially, guys, we're gonna be this is my only plug, and then we're gonna go right out. High Dose, are you streaming?